Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first edition of Thursday Night Lights. We have the freshman Hoyas with the Walton Raiders. They're coming in visiting here at Harrison High School. It's a beautiful night tonight. Just the blue skies all over. I don't see a cloud in sight,
No.
and they're just out there warming up, getting ready to go, getting ready live. And Matt, what do you think, man? I'm excited right
I'm
now.
excited. Yeah, this is the first ever edition of Thursday Night Lights that HNS Radio has ever done, and I'm excited. I think this can continue, and we can do this. I think this might become maybe a new thing.
Yeah, we can keep this going.
Yeah, we can keep it going.
Uh,
I'm excited. So we have, Parker. His brother is on the freshman team. So,
Yep.
we have some family ties up here. Hopefully, no bias here, but
Probably a little bit, but I can't lie. But I don't think we said I am Parker Perkins. I am Parker Perkins along Matthew Traster.
Yeah.
Kind of forgot that part. We're here. We are on the varsity team. We're varsity players here supporting our freshman brothers. Part of this big brotherhood we got here at Harrison. We're just out here calling their game for Coach Freeman, Coach Kemp, and Matthew. I want to take a second. It is a blessing to have Coach Freeman and Coach Kemp out here doing this for us every Friday night.
We actually came up to them. Yeah, so this is really cool because I know I do. I think Parker does too. After the games, like after we play, I'll be going to get something to eat, and I'll turn on like their broadcast of our Friday nighs and just listen to it in the car. So I think this is cool, and I think it's really cool now that we get to be up here.
We get to fill their roles.
Yeah.
All right. So in store tonight, we have the Hoyas getting ready to go to face the Walton Raiders. Tonight, we're going to bring you a couple live actions. We're going to bring you some interviews. A couple guys going to come up, hang out with us. First off, we're going to have Graham Aldridge here shortly. He is a defensive player here at Harrison. But Matt, what are you saying?
His brother also is a freshman player, Avery Aldridge down there. I think he's number
14, I believe.
14.
And so along with that, we're going to have Aiden Watson, our QB here at Harrison for the varsity team. He's going to come up here, join us a little bit. He's going to just kind of come hang out with us, call a game with us. He's not going to be like a formal interview.
And then at halftime we have Joseph Fisher, who is our starting center on Friday night. He'll come up here. We'll have some time to talk to him, and But I think we're going to go ahead and get started.
Yeah, get him set up. Graham's good, so we're going to talk to him. And Graham, what's up, man? How you doing?
I am great. How are you?
Dude, we're doing great. We're excited. So we're going to ask you a couple questions, just we haven't really had a defensive guy that's like in the secondary that's like all over the field because, I've just seen you from across practice. I see you play safety a little bit. I see you play a little bit of linebacker, a little bit outside, all the different things. So, run me through that. How do you like handle yourself, playing all those different positions?
I try to get a big picture of what's going on defense whenever I'm on the field, right? I consider myself a smart person.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I would agree. Hey, Graham, for those who don't know, he's the smartest guy probably out here on this football field.
MIT, so.
Yeah. So I try to make sure like, I know my responsibility as well as the responsibilities of the people around me. So I have that ability. I have that flexibility to move around the field. Mm-hmm. And I can also help those people whose positions I also play if they ever need to know something or something's going on where they don't really know.
That's great, man.
Yeah. So that, part of that is kind of like you're kind of like the quarterback of the defense. I remember, so like for those of you out there, I played quarterback my first 2 years, freshman and JV. So, whenever I switched to receiver where I am now, knowing what everyone has to do, it helped me out a lot. And I think that's what helps Graham is he's always known everywhere, anywhere he has to go. He's always, known what to do. So I think that's really helpful. Graham, where do you think you have grown the most from your freshman year all the way to now? Where do you think you've grown the most?
It's got to be my technique. I was looking at my freshman film the other day, and it was just atrocious. Like it might have been the worst thing I've ever seen. My steps, my way of tackling, everything was just so much better. The way I read the ball, the way I played routes, it's just it improved so much since I was a freshman, and I think that just stems from me working hard at practice, working hard every day in the weight room, just all those things.
Yeah, he is He is one of the ones out there that I see that is a leader, not just vocally, but you look at Graham, he's always doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that's very good that we have that for the young players and those people out there.
So as they do the
National anthem. I think
we're
we're gonna
gonna
stand real quick.
we're gonna stand, but we're gonna keep talking. Just we're gonna ask him one more question. Actually, no, you know what? We'll wait.
All right, so welcome back. We just took a little break from the national anthem, but I think Parker has a quick question for Graham.
So, Graham, looking down on the field, I see your younger brother Avery, and I'm going to ask you about that relationship real quick. How did that relationship build throughout y'all's football career? Was it more of like you're a coach to him, more of like a coach player, or is it more of like you're a brother teammate type of guy where y'all are building off each other, learning from each other?
Lift him up. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we've both been playing football a long time. I started in 7th grade. He started in 6th grade. So when he started football, I was just a freshman. And obviously, I've had more experience than him as of right now. And I try to help him as much as I can. But there's also times where we'll go in the backyard and run routes. We'll pass the ball with each other. We'll go to Lost Mountain Park and run routes on air and stuff like that. And it helps both of us to get better, do great things. And there's the other thing is like Avery looks up to me. He can see my 425-pound squat on the board in the weight room, and he just he wants to get to a level where I am or higher. And I try to do the best ability that I can to make sure he gets there.
Yeah, that's really good because I have a little brother he's 2 years younger than me, so he's a sophomore right now. But just watching him grow as a player sometimes, or as a brother, sometimes it's hard not to get a little angry because you see you're out there practicing every day with the varsity guys, and you see him. He's still a freshman, so he's making mistakes. So it's kind of a learning. You learn as well, so you don't want to be too hard on him because you want him to grow. But so I do have a little bit of a Graham and I have been on the same team for 4 years now. We're freshmen. We were on the same freshman team, JV. And I just want to ask you, what has been your favorite Thursday night memory? Because we're out here with the Thursday guys. So Thursday night memory from freshman or JV, whatever it was.
I mean, I've had so many memories from Thursday night games from freshman and sophomore year. And just the greatest thing from that is Coach Dickman. I remember his teachings were just so amazing, and I'll never forget them. But I had a lot of funny memories from Thursday nights too. Mm-hmm. Like I remember there was a couple times where people ran the wrong way on the field, or
yep.
RJ spiked the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, you can give us a little insight on the running the wrong way. I think I know, but I think it'd be a pretty funny story for our listeners.
Oh man, so we were playing North Cobb, right? Mm-hmm. Thursday night lights.
This was JV. Yeah, JV.
That was JV. That was JV. And so it's like last play of the game, so that we have the backups in, and a guard pulls from the front side. He comes to the back side. Muhammad's at the safety spot. He comes down to come hit something. He sees the pulling guard, runs the opposite direction.
Now the pulling guard, and there's no really defense. I love Muhammad, but there's even he knows that was a little bit it's a little bit of a JV mistake. But in his defense, I believe that guard was an oversized man. He was about 6'2",
Something like that.
And
yeah.
he was a big guy, but that got a good laugh even out of some of the coaches that we don't normally see, laughs. That was I think it got everyone a little. That was a great memory. So just what has been the biggest what has been the best memory you remember from football, off the field, like locker room or like the lock-in, any of the team bonding? What has been your favorite memory from those?
Ooh, wow. All the 7-on-7s we do are always fun in the summer. I remember FCA last year was pretty fun. I was roomed with Jackson Connors last year. That was
he was our
fun.
safety last year.
He was a trip.
Yeah, Jackson was a funny guy. Interesting.
I remember Pizza Party in Nick Savilla's room. That was something.
Yeah, that was at a sleepaway padded camp, I believe. That was pretty funny.
That was at West Georgia.
Ended interestingly. We ended it with someone having to go get some stitches, but I think they're okay now. It was all in good fun, but
there's also even just the community service that we do. Some of my favorite memories come from these youth and middle school camps where I'm getting to know these kids, teaching them how to get better. And I'm also bonding with my teammates while they're there.
Yeah, right. That is fun. Just being a coach. Usually, you're always players interacting with players. So whenever you go out there to those middle school, elementary school sort of things, it allows you to be you and your teammates to be coaches together, and I think that's pretty fun. That's a good bonding experience.
All right, so I think we're going to ask you one final question before we head out. Graham, we're going to send Graham on his way. As this season has progressed on the defense, I mean, y'all have been great on Friday nights. You've been holding people to less than 20. How many points? I think it was less than 23 points.
Do you remember?
Something?
Do you know the number?
Yeah, I think it was 23.
He remembers everything.
Because North Paulding was our tough game, but other than that, y'all have been outstanding.
I mean, in North Paulding, whenever we came into that game, I believe I forget the exact stat, but I remember listening to one of Coach Freeman and Coach Kemp's broadcasts. They had mentioned that coming into the game, us and North Paulding both were very offensive. We scored a lot, and so to see that game come down to it was what was the final score? 20.
I believe it was 25-23.
Yeah, so holding them to that was a very good.
So how does that energy of just connection between y'all guys out there on the defense? How does that allow y'all to perform to such a high ability?
I mean, North Paulding was averaging 40 points before they played us.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the biggest thing is trust. We all trust each other. I've known a lot of those guys for years and years, especially the seniors. And the juniors I've built bonds with over the past couple of years. And it's great to see how much we believe in each other and how much we trust each other. And if our inside linebackers didn't trust the defensive linemen, they'd be guessing, they'd be making mistakes, they'd be
trying to do other people's jobs.
Exactly.
That doesn't help. That doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I think we're about to wrap up. Well, actually, I have one more final question. If you had to play a sport besides football for the rest of your life, or for the rest of your play, while you're able to play, what sport would that be? Do you think?
Oh man. I think I'd have to go with soccer.
Oh wow, he is. Yeah. Graham's a very quick young fellow, so I've never seen what he can do kicking, but maybe it is. Maybe hey, he might surprise us. Yeah. So.
All right, well, Graham, thanks for coming and hanging out with us, get a little insight.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna send you on the way. I'll help you out. Well, Matt, how about? Actually, before I say, a Walton bus just rolled up. Half of their team just got here before 10 minutes before the game. I mean, our whole Hoyets have been warmed up for a good 10 minutes,
I think
like
they had their
10 plus minutes.
I think they had their first group on their first bus, I guess, because there were some people out here warming up, and then just now another half of the team just came up.
Yeah,
so
but that seems to be very important to them because I was thinking they didn't have a lot of guys, but now
Yeah.
they got a good amount of guys
Yeah.
out there.
just
But all right, Graham, I'll come in.
I think we're
send
gonna
you
go
off.
to some
Thank y'all.
advertisements real quick.
Alrighty.
So while we get Graham on his way, we will see y'all back in just a little bit.
Smith Appliance is your hometown GE Showcase and Speed Queen Platinum dealer. We're a family-owned and operated tradition since 1968. From new in the box to scratch and dent deals, we've got the perfect appliance at the perfect price, with the exceptional customer service you deserve before and after the sale. We've got the largest in-stock selection of Speed Queen laundry anywhere, ready for pickup or delivery today. Visit us in Marietta or Hiram, or shop anytime at smithappliance.com. Every winning team has a game plan, and so should your healthcare. Innovation Compounding Pharmacy in Kennesaw creates custom medicine for kids, adults, and even pets. From allergy-friendly formulas to personalized hormone therapy and pet meds that go down easy. They're a trusted national leader in personalized medicine, and they're right here in our own backyard. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Follow at Innovation Compounding tonight on Instagram to enter their $100 Family Night gift card giveaway. Innovation Compounding, supporting your wellness locally.
Look, speed isn't given, it's earned. In the reps, no one sees. In the work, most won't do. At Blazing Speed, we train athletes who want more. More quickness, more explosiveness, more separation. DM at Blazing Speed Kills to book your free speed assessment. Blazing Speed, lightning between the lines.
Are you dreaming of a new house but don't know where to start? J.L. Brooks Construction is a local family-owned and operated hard-working construction company serving Metro Atlanta for the past 32 years. We do everything from small remodeling, new construction, to light commercial construction jobs. J.L. Brooks can make your dream home a reality. We look forward to doing business with you and your family. Visit jlbrooksconstructionincorporated.com for more information and like us on Facebook.
Ugh, I really need a new car.
Well, did you know that Carl Black Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Kennesaw has over 28 acres of inventory?
Really? That means there must be a car fit for me.
Of course. Just visit www.carlblackkennesaw.com to see their latest specials and to find your dream car today.
Are you looking for a real estate agent with the experience, the tools, and the know-how? Located in Kennesaw, Don Brooks and other RE/MAX associates ensure you find just what you're looking for. They've been serving the Metro Atlanta area for over 32 years in a large...
All right, so welcome back. We got Graham on his way. It looks like Aiden is here, so he might be joining us shortly, but it looks like the game is about to kick off. Walton will be kicking first to the Hoyas, so we will be on offense first. So we'll get to see, what our Hoya offense has in store. I'm excited.
All right, so we have number 33, Matthew Manning, kicking off for the Walton Raiders, while number 0, I believe, Mitchell Campbell and Andy Perkins back there returning. They look, we haven't seen a breakaway from them quite yet. I'm looking forward to it right here, right now, as the kick is on the way.
All right.
Back deep.
All right, so... Oh, neither of them caught it.
And they let it go back to the end zone.
Right.
That was very awkward.
Yeah,
bounce right
bad.
there. That could have been very, very bad.
Yeah.
But now the Hoya offense will be taking over, led by David Gardner and Matt with the play-by-play.
All right. So we'll be switching it up every quarter. But, this is a Thursday night game. It's also a Thursday night broadcast. So, we're learning with you on the way. So for the first quarter here, I'll be doing the play-by-play. Parker will be.
Yeah, won't be perfect, but
it won't be perfect. I've been watching my film, listening to theirs. All right, so it looks like the Hoyas will start at. It looks like, was there a flag on the play?
No, just a touchback. It'll be on 20.
Okay, they were moving it back. All right, so the Hoyas will start on the 20 here. We have David Gardner, and in the back, or quarterback, and then number 31.
Ashton.
What's his
Warden?
last
Ashton
name?
Warden.
All right,
back there
Ashton
in the
Warden will be
backfield.
our running back. He's in the pistol. Looks like we already got.
We got something going on.
I'm not sure.
But
The refs. There's no flags, but the refs are coming together to talk.
Going to talk to Coach Farmer, our head coach, also our offensive
They're looking
guy.
up at the clock. I believe there was no time ran. I guess because they didn't return it. I don't know what they're doing. They were looking up there, but they are just. They're sending
missing
a new guy.
somebody.
Oh.
Oh,
They're
I think.
taking-
Oh, you know what it is? Well, you know what it might be. It might be the ineligible man, number 40, Carter Carlin coming off the field, and lineman replacing him, number 56, Logan Hardy.
All right.
Looks like we're all sitting.
All righty. We're gonna start here. All right. David takes it, and it's a run. Mitchell is stuffed. Looks like they lost about 2 yards there on a run play to Mitchell. That's not normal. I feel like Mitchell has been a pretty good runner recently.
I believe that was Ashton, man.
Oh, Ashton. I don't know why I
Ashton.
keep saying Mitchell. Who's Mitchell?
Mitchell's number 0.
Oh, oops.
He's not
All
here
right.
right now.
All right, yeah, no.
We
it
have
is-
Andy Perkins out there on the far side with Mason Bruce, both on the outsides. Mason Bruce down here,
and then
closer
Avery
to us.
Aldridge here in the slot.
Wow, he's
All right.
and if you don't know, Avery Aldridge and Mason Bruce, those are some tall guys. You know, Andy's not short.
right.
Train up the middle. Oh, he got room and brought it down close to the 27. Looks like big gain.
Move it here
Gonna
to a
be-
3rd and
Third-
2.
yeah,
third and 2. All right, that throw was to Avery Aldridge, or that throw was to Mason Bruce there on a little fast screen. And now it's 3rd and 2 here. It looks like David Garner. All right, again the play here.
Coach Farmer giving him the play.
Coach
from the sideline.
Farmer. Yep. All right, David Gardner here.
Ashton in the sidecar, hands it off up the middle. He is
Ooh.
stuffed. Oh, he breaks some.
Oh.
He break a few. He's just swarmed by some Raiders.
No,
Swarmed by Raiders. I believe it was no gain.
who was on
No.
that tackle there? But there was a run to
It was a swarm of Raiders,
Yeah.
just stuffed.
group of them. All right, so the Hoyas here, the first drive, not what we were looking for. They're going to punt here, but I think they'll get it fixed. I have faith in David Gardner. Also, update, I do believe that it was an ineligible number there. Number 40, Carter Carlin, I see him on the sideline here. He is now changing his jersey, so they got him a new jersey. So I guess he was at a lineman position, and number 40 is not eligible. So
I don't believe it is.
So-
and as a fun fact, false start on the Hoyas. They'll be backing up 5 yards. But a fun fact, they're actually twins. There's the Carlin brothers. They're twins, Christian and Carter. I've learned to know them a little bit. They're very physical guys, but they're just violent out here on this football field. And you see them off the field, they are the nicest guys you will ever talk to. I don't know what it is, but they are just violent. They flip a switch. They're out here violent on this football field.
All right, here. Always after being backed up on a false start, they're punting it. That was Gannon Fitzgerald punted it. It took a Raider bounce. Oh, okay.
What was that?
Well, so the punt returner let it drop, and then after it bounced around for a little bit, then he caught it.
Andy Perkins with a tackle on that one.
Yes, Andy Perkins with a tackle. All right, so now we get to look and see how our Harrison defense is doing. It'll be the Raiders will have it on the Hoya 48, I would say.
I
Yeah,
believe so.
Hoya 48 here. All right. So for quarterback for the Walton Raiders is number 5, Zach Rodriguez. And running back, I believe that's number 8, it looks like. Number 8, Jet Collins. I believe he is their running back. All right. Handoff up the middle. Tackle by number 24. 24, Clay Hatcher for maybe a 1-yard gain. So
He was
good play
coming.
there.
He was coming off the outside. I don't know if it was a blitz or he just read it perfectly and he just came right off the edge, swarm up the guy for a gain of I think 1. Yep, gain of 1 for the Raiders.
Yeah. So now it is 2nd and 9 here for Zach Rodriguez. We'll see what the Walton Raiders have planned for us. They move the running back into the sidecar. And the quarterback will keep it up the middle. Oh, he got about 15 yards, I would say, but it was a pretty good hit there coming in from Andy Perkins.
Coming in there from the free safety, it was not afraid of contact on that one. Just came down ready to smack somebody.
But it will be a Walton first down. So good play by Parker, but they did get good play by Andy.
I'm right
Sorry,
here, Matt.
Parker's brother Andy, but it is.
Hey, I don't play defense. I'm more of an offense type of guy.
Yeah, Parker might have missed that one. I don't know.
Whoa, come on.
All right. So Walton looked like they were going to try and throw a fast screen, and there was no one there. So I think there was some confusion, but quarterback Zach Rodriguez was still able to get something out of it. He ran for about 9 yards after that play kind of broke down there.
Zach, they're a Walton Raider quarterback number 5, Zach Rodriguez. He's a quick dude.
Yeah,
he's out there doing a couple quarterback draws. I don't believe this previous play was on purpose. But this
still,
guy, he's evading a couple tackles, getting up the middle, finding some holes.
Yeah, he's a quick quarterback here. All right, so now they have number 8 Jet Collins in the pistol here. Oh, they move him up to sidecar. I guess they do this all the time. They're gonna throw a slant to number 14 Connor Burian. That'll be a touchdown Raiders. About a 25-yard. Just a slant, and he took it the rest of the way. There was no one there.
Yeah, he got great leverage, great route. Honestly, just on that corner, I believe it was Mason Bruce. I wasn't 100% sure, but he just great route. Just came right up the middle.
Is that number 11 out there? No, Carson looks like he's on the far side, or Mason looks like he's on the far side.
Number 11.
Number 11. No, number 11 for the Hoyas.
Ian Jantz.
Ian Jantz, I believe, might have been the corner. I'm not sure. Oh, we got a flag on the extra point here. I thought that kick was going to hit one of the cars.
I believe it was offsides on the Hoyas.
So we're just replaying.
They will more than likely replay this kick.
Looks like Walton's coach is about to midfield here. I don't know what he's yelling at.
Looks like they're bringing on the extra point team. They're going to try to go for a 2-point try.
Bringing back on the offense. So they're taking off the field goal team. So they're going to go for a 2-point pass or a 2-point play. Let's see what they have prepared. It was a false start on the Hoyas. I didn't get the exact number, but yeah. So those are the mistakes that you see on a Thursday night. They're learning. So I'm sure Coach Farmer will get that fixed, and those Hoya coaches down there, I'm sure they'll get that fixed up. All right. They're running Wildcat here. Their running back is in at quarterback, and he is stopped. That was number 0, Mitchell Campbell there on the play.
Yeah, the Hoyas were just ready for that.
That was a great
right off the edge. Mitchell came in from his safety position, and I believe it outside the linebacker. He didn't quite get the number. Just came in, duo tackle right there. Just
cleaned him up after Mitchell made first contact, and then that linebacker just cleaned him up. That was a great job rallying to the ball there by the Hoyas. So the Walton Raiders get 6. They get a touchdown, but no extra point there. So that could come up big, by the end of the game. That's what came up big against us versus North Paulding.
On a Friday night,
on the Friday night, they missed on their early in the first quarter, they just had like an offsides on a extra point. And we capitalized. We went for 2 and won the game. Yeah,
that's what won us the game.
Yeah, that really is. That was. I mean, it was what 25-23 was the final score.
I do.
So that was the difference in the game. So those special teams and just red zone mistakes can come up costly. So that was very
the
important.
Walton Raiders getting lined up to kick off again. Number 33. Who
Matthew
Manning. Yep, Matthew Manning ready to kick off again to Mitchell Campbell and Andy Perkins back there deep. Maybe this time they won't have a little bit of confusion and they'll actually grab the ball.
I think
maybe this time.
All right, so this is going to Andy. They're going to let it go through the end zone. So that is a touchback. So the Hoyas will take it at the 20.
Yep. So, that was more of a laser kick.
That
didn't look like a soccer kick. Just took it all the way back there, halfway through the end zone.
That's good for freshmen. I don't remember being playing freshman. I don't remember our kickers making it that far all the time. So that was a good kick there, by that young Raider. All right, so David Gardner is back out into the shotgun as they're getting the play from Coach Farmer. Ashton Warden is in the sidecar here. All right. David takes the snap, hands it off to Ashton. He's going outside. He makes, he gets past a couple Walton Raiders. I think he got about 8 yards on that. That was a very good, 8 yards on that. Very good run there by Ashton. And good blocking outside. Looked like the slot The slot receiver was, who is that, 33?
That is Tyson Shaw.
Tyson Shaw, yeah. So shout out Coach Shaw. He was my PE coach.
Yeah, he's over there at Lost Mountain Middle School.
Yeah. So Tyson Shaw looked like he had some good blocking there on the edge. Tyson Shaw coming in motion. David Garner throws. Oh, dropped by Avery Aldridge. It was a little low. Avery was pretty open there, coming across the middle. Looked like there was just no one in the middle of the field there.
Yeah, I think if we went back and we asked Avery, should he have caught that, I believe he would have said yes.
Yeah, I think anytime the ball's thrown to Avery, I think he's going to say yes. But it was a little bit low. It would have been a really good catch, but I think he'll probably be pretty mad at himself after that. But I think hopefully he's shaking it off now. Move on to the next play. Handoff this time goes to Ashton.
Swarmed.
There was about 3 Walton Raiders back there as soon as he got the handoff.
Number 36, Easton Chin, D lineman for the Walton Raiders, just came right up in between them. Just
Blew that play
easy
up.
tackle for him.
Yep. So
tackle
that
for a loss.
After the first play, that 2nd and 8 has now moved to a 4th and 5. So the Hoyas are going to punt it again here. So we saw some more promise out of that drive. Looked like there was some more stuff going, but it just, I don't know, it just didn't really get started there. So,
so I just noticing this O-line has been phenomenal piece in previous weeks, and it seems like there's just a couple holes that are just like opening up that or not opening up, that's not normal for them, punt on the way to number 3. Andy Perkins back there. Oh, and he breaks a couple tackles, number 3, and he's brought down by Mason Bruce.
Yeah.
He's on the Raider 48-yard line. Great pursuit by the Harrison Hoyas.
That was good by Andy getting down there, even though he didn't end up making the play. He was there. He slowed him down, got him off balance, and then Mason made the play. All right. So there's about 4 minutes left in the first quarter here. The score is 6-0. Raiders are up. They'll take back over on offense. So Zach Rodriguez is leading them out here. The Hoya defense gets set up and ready. So for the Raiders offense, out at wide receiver, we have number 14, Connor Burian. I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce that. And then number 3, Luca Cristodoro. And we'll get some others here after this play. Walton tosses it to number 14, and they are just going. It looked like he had some room on the outside, and they just went nowhere. So that was a good job there by the Hoyas swarming him, and that'll be about a 2-yard loss.
I believe that was Mason Bruce with the initial contact. Just came up off the edge from his corner spot.
Laundry on the field now. There's a flag. I'm not sure what it is. We'll get the call.
Laundry.
Here.
I like that call right there.
Laundry, yeah. I've been watching my film on some calls. You got barbecue.
So just as a foresight, after this first quarter, we're going to get Aiden Watson to start heading up here. We're going to talk to him a little bit, get a couple interviews, just have him hang out as we're calling the game. Mm-hmm. So as we're noticing, the flag was actually waved off.
Yeah, there's no flag. So it looks like that will count as the Hoyas 2-yard. We stopped them, 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So it'll be 2nd and 12 now here for the Raiders. We'll see what Zach Rodriguez has. We have Jet Collins, back there at running back, still in the pistol. And now he's moving up. And they'll hand it off to him here. He's up the middle. He gets about, he's breaking tackles. Wow, he is not going down.
He is not. He was just running through people.
I thought he was tackled like 6 or 7 times there, and just not a single time. I just kept seeing him pop back up. So that'll be a Walton Raider first down for Jet Collins. Looked like about 20 yards there, 15, 20 yards on that run.
Yeah, looked like it.
So that was a really good play there. Just got on the outside. All right, so Walton offense, they're going to hand it off again. They'll get about, oh my gosh, who was that from the Hoyas? Number 53 just flew. I don't know where he came from, but at the end of that play there, I don't know if any of y'all watched the Georgia game, but on late in that game, whenever there was like a 4th and 1, you saw the guy fly over. That's kind of what number 43 there did.
Matt, I do believe that is Carter Carland.
Yeah.
He was the one that started with an ineligible number. I wonder if they were trying to put him in the scheme on offense, as
And,
as a B back or running
and
back.
it just
But
didn't
he just
work.
came in there and stuffed
That
that play.
explains why he was wearing number 40 because he's usually linebacker there. But he flew in at the end of the play. Walton hands it off to number 8, Jet Collins, and the Hoyas will tackle him. It looks like they're not going to give him the first down. It is.
Yeah, he's a little short. He's short.
Yep. So it'd be about third and half a yard.
Not
So,
even.
If this was the Eagles, I think we know what they're doing. But let's see what the Walton
Tush
Raiders.
push.
Yeah. So let's see what the Walton Raiders have here.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders ran a tush piss. I'm gonna be honest. Their boys look pretty big.
Yeah, they do look pretty big down there. So
especially for the freshman level, they're pretty big guys.
Yeah. So they'll have Jet Collins here in the pistol. Move him up to the sidecar. Yep. Could have guessed that.
Seems to be a common theme.
Yeah,
for
every single play. And they're going to hand it to him up the middle. There's a flag on the play, but the Hoyas stopped him.
Absolutely stuffed.
Hoyas stopped him. It's a great play there by, it looks like the first guy there was 55. Is that 55? 65.
Christian Carlin, twin, brother of Carter.
Yep.
I mean, those guys on defense are just, as I said
Carlin.
earlier, they're just out there. They're violent. They're out there making hits, making tackles, filling gaps, and just stuffing this Raider offense.
It looks like the flag there is going to be on the Raiders. Let's get false start.
Yep,
false start Raiders. So that penalty is declined. So it'll be a 4th down for the Raiders here. 4th and about 3, 4th and 4, maybe 4th and 3.
I think they brought it back a little bit more than that.
They brought it back. So,
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so about a 4th and 3. So the Hoyas, Coach Farmer down there, declined that penalty in order to get them to a 4th down. They're going for it here.
To the sidecar.
Yep, to the sidecar. Oh, they tried to get us to jump off sides. They did not. They just called a timeout. All right, so they probably
Raiders.
looking. I don't think they can kick a field goal. Can they kick a field goal from here?
I mean, their kicker, he does have a boot, so I wouldn't be surprised if they ran out a field goal unit right here.
So the Raiders looks like they just threw a kicking ball in. So I think they're going to punt here or kick a field goal, one of the two. But it is a 4th and 3 on the Hoya 2021. So now that we're in a timeout, they're just kind of talking, getting everything worked out.
As we take the timeout, I want to point out there is a handful of our varsity guys down there on the sideline out here supporting. Just look at them. I mean, a couple of them are waving at me. I wonder if they're listening to us right now.
I think
they're just out there. They had their practice. We had our practice earlier today, and it looks like they're eating some otters. I don't know what that would
good.
be. Looks like
Crazy
Fisher.
fries.
Fisher's eating some otters. So we will be talking to him later at halftime. But Adam Price, I think that's one of them. Yep, there he is.
We'll
at me.
shout him out here after.
Oh,
this.
there he is. There's Fisher pointing at us.
I think we'll shout out some more of our Hoyas after this. They're kicking the field goal here, and the kick is up, and I don't think.
Nope.
No, it's short. Oh, just barely. I think he had the accuracy. He just popped that up. It went higher than it did far. Yeah,
a sky ball.
I think he got under it there.
He did. I would have ventured to say so. So the Harrison offense, led by David Gardner, they're working their way out on the field.
Yep. So that was a great job there by the Hoyas, stopping them on that 3rd and about half a yard, and that was just a very pivotal play there. So the score remains 6-0 here. Walton Raiders are winning as the clock ticks down to about 1:32. All right, so David Gardner here.
Empty backfield.
Yeah, empty backfield there in an empty set.
I like this matchup, Matt, down here on the bottom.
Yeah,
down
on the near
with
side. Mason Bruce, and it looks like Tyson Shaw. David looks to the field. Oh, he's scrambling, making something happen. He's got to run.
And he's slung down. Number 6 for the Raiders.
Maybe a gain of 1 there. Gain of 2.
Number 6, Andrew Petrov. He was waiting. He looked like a QB spy. It looks like was just there, ready to stuff that play.
Yeah. So the Hoyas will stay in this empty formation. It looks like. Yep, they'll stay there. So the Hoyas here have trips into the boundary.
We don't really see that often.
Ashton Campbell.
They're
motioning him. So now they've motioned Ashton back into the backfield. They're handing it off. Ashton runs up the middle, runs into looked like his own guy, his own blocker there, but he gets about 3. So that'll move the Hoyas up to a 3rd and 4, it looks like. So, good play here. Now it's 3rd and manageable. So let's see what Coach Farmer has cooking up.
Yeah, on this previous play, Ashton was just carrying some couple guys.
Yeah.
His initial contact was honestly on the line of scrimmage. He was just met with Walton with the Raiders, and he was just carrying guys. He carried him about 3 more yards with just guys on his back, just
fell forward there.
Yeah, just carrying him.
So that's a tough run there. It looks like they're going to run it down here. So the Hoyas are not going to call a play. They're going to run it down here for the first quarter, end of the first quarter. So the first quarter ends here with the Hoyas winning 6-0. So we're going to go ahead and switch. So now Mr. Perkins will be on play-by-play. And I believe we'll have Aiden Watson joining us. So we're going to go to some advertisements, and we'll see you back with everything set up.
Some of their profits go to help the Children's Miracle Network hospitals across the U.S. and Canada. For more information, you can visit www.remax.com or visit them via Facebook or Twitter.
Hoya fans, is your hair looking more like a fumble than a touchdown? Since 2020, Salon Posta has brought luxury, style, and confidence to every client who walks through our doors. Whether it's prom, a fresh cut, flawless color, extensions, or a complete hair transformation, our expert stylists deliver the high-end look you've been dreaming of. Located just outside the Marietta Square, Salon Posta is where elegance meets excellence, because you deserve more than just a haircut. You deserve an experience. Book your appointment on salonposta.com and see why we're Cobb County's 5-star salon for style that wins every time.
Are you suffering from an injury, pain, or other health problem? A&W Chiropractic can give you relief and stability and address the underlying cause. Join us in embracing the 100-year lifestyle principles of optimal health, longevity, and wellness. Go to www.adjustmyfamily.com or call 678-285-1100 for an appointment. A&W Chiropractic, where your health is our priority.
All right. Welcome back here to the Harrison Hoya game.
All right, so we're going to flip. I'm going to do a play-by-play, and Matt is going to be the color guy. So bringing you the second quarter here at Harrison, it is 6-0 Raiders still. The Hoya offense back there, David Gardner in a 3rd and 4. He gets the snap, hits the Ashton, couple cuts up the middle, and he is carrying the Raiders to a first down. Hoya's first down. We're moving the chains.
First one of the night here. So that's good. That's good to see. It looks like we just had a swarm of, I think the food delivery just got here because all those varsity players were mentioned on the sideline. Looks like followed by Oscar McAdoo in the dust of them. They all just migrated into the field house. So I think the delivery just got here for them.
All right, David Gardner back in the shotgun. It takes the snap, hands it to Ashton Warden up the middle. He's bound to the outside. He's got room, and he is, I believe that is another Harrison first down. They are moving the chains yet again, back-to-back plays. The offense is picking up. They're picking up steam. So as we're getting settled, we're going to have Aiden Watson join us in just one moment as we take a little break and as we have a little pause. So then we're going to have him join us. But Coach Farmer out there giving the plays back to the Hoyas, telling them to keep it going. David Gardner back there in the shotgun, Ashton behind him in the pistol. He's in motion out here swinging. He fumbles it. Fumbles the snap. He still gets it out there. And, Ashton with the catch. Great play. Great play. He's to the 50. Still getting still up. What? Andy is pulling him forward. And they are going to call the whistle with forward progression. Wow. That at the beginning, David fumbled the snap. Yeah. It looked like it was about to be he was scrambling out, about to be a loss, but he was able to get it out to Ashton. Great play out there, making something happen. So
Second and
2.
Second and
second and
2. Yeah.
Second and 2.5. It looks like
a long 2.
We got Andy Perkins out here on the outside. That we don't really see him out the outside. Oh, and I believe that will be a timeout
for the for the Hoyas. The ref was pointing this way.
It's the Raiders. Timeout Raiders. So as we at this timeout, we're gonna have Aiden Watson join us in just one moment right now. What's up, Aiden? How you doing?
What's going on? How you doing?
Dude, we're doing great. We're having fun. Can't wait for you to join us out here. As a sophomore leading this Hoya offense on Friday nights, you have been phenomenal. Over like 1,000. What is it? 1,100 yards?
Yeah, 1,160.
Top 5 in Georgia, right?
Top 5 in 6A.
Top 5 in 6A. Yeah.
I mean, as a sophomore, ladies and gentlemen, that is phenomenal. Yeah. And as years move on, I think you can get even more yards than that. I mean,
the
sky is the limit at this point.
Hopefully.
So how was it filling that role only as a sophomore, coming in and filling that role as quarterback, leading them off and keep him going, and being able to be the leader?
Yeah, it was definitely scary. I'd say like my first varsity start, I was shaking a little
Yeah.
bit, but every game now I've gotten more confident, know where I'm going with the ball, reading the defense. So I'm definitely feeling confident on the field. Coach Thompson has definitely like helped me improve throughout the year, whether it's coming in the morning, watching film, or being on the field.
David Garner with the
So-
snap, sends it out there. Great
Oh,
catch
wow.
by Tyson Shaw. He bobbled it. There was a Walton defender right in front of his face. He shoots it straight up in the air, catch it on the second bounce.
It was a great play there. And I think he is he's a tight end sort of
Running back build,
body
like a
that we
B-back
have here.
Yep.
We call him a B back.
But
He's kind of like a tight end.
that will be a Hoya first down, moving the chains. Yet again, this offense picking up speed. So David Gardner back there in the shotgun.
Is the promise that we saw.
The promise?
This is like the potential that we saw on that second drive there. Where
Scrambling, David Stabling out to the outside, and he slides. Great move, him. He had 3 Raiders right on his tail. Great play right there. I believe it is gain of 2 or 3. I say 2. So it will be 2nd and 8.
Number 25 there was one of the Raiders who was swarming in on David there. Number 25 is Said Alexander. That was a very smart move by Dave there. He was running with a full head of steam, so smart of him to get down.
With the snap, he hands it, he fakes it out to and it is tipped, blocked by number 36 for the Raiders, just batted down at the line. Easton Chen went the great play out off the edge. Easton Chen looks like to be a star player, for that Raider defense. So Shaw will be coming off now.
Who went in?
I believe it was Avery. No. It was number 15, Stanley, I think that is. Yep, Jerichus Stanley. He's out there at the tight end position.
Mm-hmm.
So Coach Farmer straightened out his players out there on the offense as we keep moving. So it is 3rd and 10. They must have marked David short on that first down, because they still have it at 3rd and 10 into the shotgun. He got it out to Mason Bruce. Great.
Whoa.
Oh, it's batted in the air and it drops. That was batted in the air by that safety. Who is that? Number 1. Number 1, Casey Hill in that safety slot, in that safety position, coming downfield to make a tackle, and he just in his face, saw it, read it perfectly, came down, swatted down, went straight up, and lucky a Walton Raider defender didn't pick it off that second bounce. So this Hoya offense will be going on 4th and 10. Am I shocked?
Is it 4th and 10?
I believe it is.
I mean, it says 4th, but I don't remember 4th. I don't know. I thought it was 3rd down.
Oh, they got him. That was a great hard count there by the Hoyas. I mean, I think they were cooking that up the whole time.
Yeah,
that whole drive, they saw they were getting antsy. A great hard count there for the Hoyas to cut down the distance they needed to go. So
that's hard as a defense whenever the whole drive is just play after play, fast pace. Trying to hold your water there can be difficult, especially for a freshman team. So it'll be more of a 4th and manageable here.
Yep, 4th and 5 for the Hoyas. They have an empty backfield, more of a 5 wide look. So Coach Farmer out there, great play call there. He is a great play caller. Last year having David with the snap, and he's sending it to Andy Perkins, and it is picked. You just slung it out there.
All right. It's a punt.
Yeah, I guess so. Number 17
defense.
for the Raiders, Dominique Poole, with a good play on the ball, just picked it right off. I think David was just trying to make something happen there.
Yeah, I think he was trying to. It comes with him being a freshman. We practice with him. I think Aiden can talk about this a little further about what he sees in David. But we've practiced with him through the summer, and Aiden, what have you seen?
Yeah, Dave has stood out to me since I met him in the spring. He throws with like a lot of confidence, and that's one thing you need as a quarterback, especially. I don't think I've ever seen him like make a scary decision or just panic. Being a quarterback, picks it's just a mistake that happens, and you have to get over it. Dave, he's a kid. He doesn't really get bothered by anything. I've been with him on the sidelines during his games, even if it's not going good. North Forsyth, he's staying positive and just being positive.
Yeah. So with that play, it is a Walton Raider first down. Or not first down, excuse me. It was a first down run for them. It was a big hit there for number 50 for us. Jake Hargis. I personally know Jake Hargis personally, and he is a violent dude. He's a very strong, very fit guy, man. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we see more of him out there on that defensive line.
Yeah, he is. He looks like he's a very physical player there. So I can't wait to see him grow.
Rolling out.
Oh,
what a catch from the tight end of the Raiders. He one-handed snag behind his back. The quarterback went a PA boot out to the outside, rolling out, and just great play for the Raider first down. So as we move the chains, I believe Fisher is coming out here to join us. He'll be joining us at halftime, so he's going to come hang out with us a little bit, and then we'll get him set up after we get halftime. Our little halftime show we got going on.
About 6 minutes and 30 seconds here left in this first half. First down Raiders.
Yes, first down Raiders. They are moving their running back into the sidecar in motion number 3. Flag on the play. He's up towards the sideline, and he got 5 yards. That was a pretty good play. Bouncing to the outside. I think he got more like 6 or 7 yards. I couldn't really see from here, but with a flag on the play, they might be bringing it back. I don't know what was going on. And so
continue to or as we get this flag here, it looks like it is on the Raiders. So continue to help it, continue to talk about what you've seen in Dave, with how you've seen him grow in just, from the spring to now. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I think we still have you muted.
Yeah, Dave, again, just a lot of confidence. It's cool practicing him every day. He's grown a lot, especially since the spring, coming in as an 8th grader.
5 a.m.s.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
He was in 8th grade, coming and practice with us at 5 a.m.
And then going to middle school right after that. So he's put in a lot of work. I can say that for sure. That a lot of middle schoolers coming into high school haven't put in. So he's definitely a hardworking kid.
Yeah,
and seeing Dave, he's not a big guy.
Yeah, no, I don't know how he's about 5.
I was giving 5'7".
Yeah, and so he's but I think he plays smarter.
He plays big. He plays big. So the Raider offense will be out there. Is first and 15 for them. Back in motion across the field, number 88 coming in motion, and now he's set. Running back to the sidecar, it just snap back in the best, and he's scrambling. He's running, and he is brought down. I believe he just a yard or so.
53. I
53.
believe that's one of the Carlins, isn't it?
Yep, Carter Carlin, the one that had to flip his number earlier in this game. He was just brought him down from behind. With the quarterback number 5 was it? I believe Zach Rodriguez. He was trying to scramble, make something happen, but Carter able to track him down.
And then there was 2 other Hoyas there. It looked like just swarmed to him. So I think the Hoyas have done a great job of just getting to the ball here after first contact. Even if the first guy doesn't make the play, there's always, it looks like there's always someone else there.
So Rodriguez in the backfield, moving back, running back to the sidecar, snap, hand off. He's bouncing up the middle, and he is a good run there for the Raiders.
It was Andy Perkins. It looked like was one of the first there, or at least he was he was involved on that tackle. I'm not sure exactly who got there first, but I definitely saw him there making that tackle.
Yeah, coming down from that safety position. I don't know where Andy gets it, but he is a defensive guy. Yeah. I mean, he does play. He plays offense too. He's two-way guy, but he's more of a defensive guy than I am.
Yeah. Parker, I could see him.
Hey, what are you saying? Yeah, for? You say I can't play defense? What are you gonna do?
Not from what I saw last year.
You play quarterback. What
I played linebacker when I was growing up. That's the only one because I was the only one that could hit.
And we kind of see that in your play. You don't. Some quarterbacks, look like they're kind of scared of contact, and we saw it.
We have a false start here on the Raiders. I don't know what that was. They're probably going hard count, and just guys got a little antsy, trying to make something happen.
But I remember the North Paulding game specifically. Just running into those contact. I know you felt that on Saturday morning, but
oh yeah,
just how is that? How do you feel like playing linebacker and being that physical has helped you as a quarterback?
Yeah, it's definitely helped me. You can't be a quarterback and be scared because that's when you start making mistakes. Mm-hmm. So, especially being a dual threat, you can't be scared of anything, but you also have to be smart. You don't want to go take hits from these 6'3", 200-pound linemen. Mm-hmm. It's just unnecessary. So you got to know how to get down, kind of like Dave did earlier in the game, going back to how he's smart player. So
the Raiders with a third down, I believe 3rd and 9, back in motion across the line. They're going to move the running back to the sidecar out to his Rodriguez's left, and play action. The pocket was just I mean, just
collapsed.
torn through.
Looked like he faked the handoff when went to go throw it. He tried. It looked like he was thinking like 6 or 7 different things there, and just none of them worked out. It was just a group of Raiders, a group of Hoyas.
I believe that was 53 again. Carlin. Which one is it? Hold on, let me remember. Carter.
Yep.
Carter out there.
One of the Carlin brothers.
He's out there making plays.
I wonder if they're related to my sophomore year, Cam Carlin. Remember him? I wonder if they're related. Do you know if they have an older brother?
I'm not sure.
He played Harrison. He played football here. Cam Carlin, I think he was my freshman and sophomore
They're big
year.
Harrison people.
He was on the defense too. I believe he was on the defense too. So, I think maybe that's where they get it if they are related.
Punt for the Raiders back deep, and he booted to
on,
Andy
Andy.
Perkins back there returning with a great return. He's getting up the field, 20-ish yards. It looked like great return there from Andy Perkins going up the sideline
making a guy miss there.
Making a guy miss, yeah.
You don't see that from the Perkins. I'm just joking.
Wow.
I'm just joking.
Wow. So we're out here hating now.
I'm just kidding. That was a great return there, by Andy.
Yeah, kind of going back to how Andy's really physical. I think him and Parker, even though they somewhat look like each other, are like the total opposite when they play. I think Andy will go down and smack something, and Parker.
So what are we doing here? What are we doing?
All right.
we I think Andy lost his back plate on that play there, running off the field, trying to throw his back plate off to the sideline. So David Garner out there with the Hoyas, back in motion, Tyson Shaw in motion, and he's going to hand it to Ashton Warden, and he's bouncing outside. The corner came down and just smacked him right in the head. I wouldn't be surprised if he got up slow. Yeah, Ashton getting up slow. He got smacked pretty hard. Yeah, he's out there hobbling, but I think he will be able to shake it off.
Number 0 in Mitchell.
Yeah, they'll send Mitchell back in there. It was a loss for the Hoyas. The Raiders were able just to read it perfectly. Just came up there, loss of 6.
I don't know what is hurt on Ashton. It looks like his right leg. I'm not sure exactly where, but he's got definitely a big limp there to his walk. So looks like Andy's at running back.
There at running back. I've actually now that I say that, I have heard a little bit about him going back to running back from this week, hanging out, talking to him at home. So back there, Mitchell into the slot, Andy into the sidecar out there at running back, and they're going to hand it to him. Oh, he's going to throw it. He's going to throw it down the field to.
Oh no!
Picked. No way! It is picked off by the Raiders. If you were to draw that up, it was open. Andy just didn't get enough air on it.
I guess Andy just doesn't have the throw.
I mean, he is the backup quarterback.
Yeah, I think maybe I don't know.
Maybe he rushed it a little bit,
and he's got the gloves on. I don't know. I think he's definitely gonna be very upset. Is there a flag? Why is the offense staying on the field there? Or no, I guess he's on defense.
It's just a lot of guys on.
But that is, Coach Farmer told us to watch out for that, and it worked. They were wide open, his receivers, and I think
it was also a pretty good play for number 1 there for the Raiders. Casey Hill, safety slot. He read it, saw Andy go grab the ball, looked like he was ready to throw. He got up there pretty quickly just to pick it off.
So that was a good play, and I'm sure Andy's going to be upset at himself here, but he's got to
hopefully he can take his anger out on a good hit right here. So as the Hoya defense gets out there to we
2
have
minutes left here in the first half.
2:18 left in the first half. Rodriguez moving the back into the sidecar, and he gets the ball. Rodriguez back in 2-step drop, and it is down the field, and it is incomplete. What a play by number 11.
Ian Jantz. That was a great play. Had his arm in there.
Played through the receiver's hands as the ball came. Great play.
That was really good. It looked like the receiver might have had him deep there. Number 14, I believe, Connor Burian, looked like he had him maybe beat over the top there just a little bit, but Ian played it perfectly, got his hand up through there, and that's perfectly played.
All right, so Rodriguez back there getting his line set up. He's going to move in the sidecar. I think they can do that every play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rodriguez, he fakes a PA quarterback draw up the middle, bouncing to the outside, getting outside free. Great open field tackle by number 22.
Sam
Frazier coming down from the safety spot to make that open field tackle. That could have been a very bad play for the Hoyas.
I mean, he ran it up the middle and ended up out on the numbers near the
and if Sam Frazier does not make that tackle, I believe that
there was no one there. Yeah, there was no one there. So unless we got some pretty good pursuit angles, That was also a good play keeping them in bounds here. So the clock's going to keep running. It's down to about 1:30.
So the score is still 6-0. The Raiders. The Hoyas offense just I don't know. I don't know if it's a little dud. I don't know what's going on. But Rodriguez moving into the sidecar and a hard count. They got
15.
the Hoyas. Number 15, I believe that's Stanley.
Yep.
Stanley. He had the defensive line.
It's all right.
Not being able to hold his water on that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I think they do practice that for the Hoyas at practice. They do practice that, and I just think got the best of them on that one.
Adrenaline, and it's also like they're trying to go fast because well, I mean, normally you'd go fast because 2-minute drill sort of thing here, but
right.
I think he'll learn. All
right, so Rodriguez is a first down for the Raiders across midfield. It is the 46. So Rodriguez moving the back into the sidecar again. And it is a quick screen out to number 4. A great pursuit there by Andy Perkins coming down from the safety.
For number 4, Sam Sims there.
Out there on the outside, caught it. Quick screen, and Andy able to just swallow up that play for, I believe, a gain of 4. Or no, 5. Excuse me, 5. And so now 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. Rodriguez back's already inside car, so I don't think we'll see him move. But, a slot in motion, and it is a pitch to him, sweep, and he's cutting upfield, and it is across.
Carlin? 50.
It was across the 45, so it would probably be the 45-yard line. I believe it is timeout Raiders, but I do believe it is a first down for the Walton Raiders.
The one with the sleeve, is that the one who made the play? 58 right there?
With the sleeve? I'm not sure.
I'm not sure.
50 is a linebacker. I know who that is. William Locke.
I think that was either him or number 50, I think, was the other person I saw in there. Yeah, so it was either him or Jack. Jake, sorry. I'm not sure exactly who's in there, but
all right.
Timeout Raiders here.
So, Aiden, we're going to come back to you. So, leading this offense, who has been the guy for you that you have been able to trust every single time you go to him? How can you trust him?
I honestly think it's every single one of my receivers. I can't even give it to one of them. Every time I throw, I think I've had 2 drops. I think it was 2 drops in the last game, which is very rare. Honestly, every time I throw the ball, I mean, they make plays, and that's all I can ask for as a quarterback.
They're both from a receiver who I don't think has had a drop all year. DJ Huggins.
He's caught every ball to him,
and so he made up for it with a.
I think me and Matt can tell you, our receiver room, we pride. We pride ourselves in not dropping that ball.
Yeah, Coach Meese definitely has drilled it into our head.
Yeah, thumbs under. I think we hear that 10 times.
Even if we catch it, I think we're getting coached up on how to catch it better.
All right, so Rodriguez with the Walton Raiders out there. Quick pass. Oh, and it is incomplete. It looks like just a hitch route out there to the outside. And number 14, I believe, it was just a low throw from Rodriguez, and it will be 2nd and 10
number
for
14
the Raiders.
Is Connor Burian. I mean, I hope I'm saying that right, but he's the one that had the touchdown early in this game here. And I think that was a good wake-up call here for the Hoyas. It looks like they have been pretty, on top of it. I mean, there's been a couple big plays for Walton recently, but
all right, so we have Rodriguez leading the Raiders on a 2nd and 10, and they're going to move the running back into the sidecar from the pistol. Snap, back deep to pass, and he's scrambling out. Pocket collapse, and it is a sack brought down by the Hoyas, number 53. That's Carlin. Is that Carlin?
Yeah, I think that's a
Carter Carlin. And I believe it was Jay Cargus out there. Just a duo tackle. Just, he could go anywhere. I mean, he took 3 steps. He took 3 steps and was just
great play
swallowed
there.
Up.
They're trying to hurry up now.
And they're going to kill it. Yeah. Oh, wow. I didn't even notice.
It's 1.3 seconds. So it's about a 4th and a country mile here, but I don't think they care about that because it's about 1.3 seconds. So we'll have just time for one more play here. So a little educated guess here. Probably going to go for a Hail Mary.
I would assume so.
I would assume they're going to try and go. So it looks like the Hoyas are going to prevent now.
We got, who is that? I believe it is Andy. Yep.
Andy
Perkins.
Who's 22 right
that's Sam Frazier. They're back there deep. Mason Bruce, the 2 corners, Mason Bruce and Ian Jantz. Apologies. They are back there pretty deep, trying to prevent them from doing it, and it'll be a timeout Hoyas. So as we come to the end of this first half, we are going to give a little preview to our halftime show. We're gonna talk. We're gonna bring a lineman up here. We haven't really interviewed a lineman.
I mean, not offensive. I don't think there has been a offensive lineman.
And it is going to be Fisher.
Fisher.
Joseph Fisher. Apologies. I call him Fish.
We
Number
call
53.
we know him as Fish. You know, I
Fisher.
think there's more people. Do teachers call you Fish? Yeah.
I
So
think everybody
even
calls him
teachers
Fish.
call him Fish. You know, so I think even his mom calls him Fish. So I don't think, and that's her last name too. So I'm not sure that he responds to Joseph anymore. So
All right. So Aiden, what if you were the Walton quarterback right now? What would you be thinking as you're doing this Hail Mary play?
Not to do anything dumb with the ball, definitely, because it's only a 6-0 game right now. I think both defenses are playing great here.
Yeah.
So being smart, but also trying to make a play happen, you have to like manage that.
I think there's knowing your KYP is what we hear a lot.
Know your
personnel. You know,
that's one thing we go by in the quarterback room is knowing your personnel.
If you feel stronger about a certain receiver, you might on plays like this especially, you might want to, give them more of a shot. Whether they're like bigger, so like they have like a size advantage or whatever it is, just kind of KYP.
All right, so we have Rodriguez back there looking for a Hail Mary. We got a split set, and the running back's going to the side card again, and he's back deep. And it is a quick pass. Oh, they're going to pitch it.
Hook and ladder.
Mason Bruce there, stuff it up. Oh, he's still up. And Mason Bruce just there. He just able to take care of it. You just saw he read that perfectly.
Yeah.
And so that will be it for the first half. And
we're going to go to some advertisements real quick.
And I think we're going to go let you throw the ball around out there on the field.
All right.
His quarterback dude.
We will see y'all in just a second.
Struggling to find the right talent? Worried about leadership gaps, complex HR operations, or tech that just doesn't deliver? At Talent H-Rising, we help organizations like yours hire smarter, build stronger leaders, streamline HR operations, and unlock real ROI from HR technology. Imagine faster hiring, a ready pipeline of future leaders, and HR systems that work seamlessly, so you can focus on growing your business. Visit talenthrising.com today and discover how we can partner with you to drive lasting success. Smith Appliance is your hometown GE Showcase and Speed Queen Platinum dealer. We're a family-owned and operated tradition since 1968. From new in the box to scratch and dent deals, we've got the perfect appliance at the perfect price, with the exceptional customer service you deserve before and after the sale. We've got the largest in-stock selection of Speed Queen laundry anywhere, ready for pickup or delivery today. Visit us in Marietta or Hiram, or shop anytime at smithappliance.com. Every winning team has a game plan, and so should your healthcare. Innovation Compounding Pharmacy in Kennesaw creates custom medicine for kids, adults, and even pets. From allergy-friendly formulas to personalized hormone therapy and pet meds that go down easy. They're a trusted national leader in personalized medicine, and they're right here in our own backyard. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Follow at Innovation Compounding tonight on Instagram to enter their $100 Family Night gift card giveaway. Innovation Compounding, supporting your wellness locally.
Look, speed isn't given, it's earned. In the reps, no one sees. In the work, most won't do. At Blazing Speed, we train athletes who want more. More quickness, more explosiveness, more separation. DM at Blazing Speed Kills to book your free speed assessment. Blazing Speed, lightning between the lines.
Are you dreaming of a new house but don't know where to start? J.L. Brooks Construction is a local family-owned and operated hard-working construction company serving Metro Atlanta for the past 32 years. We do everything from small remodeling, new construction, to light commercial construction jobs. J.L. Brooks can make your dream home a reality. We look forward to doing business with you and your family. Visit jlbrooksconstructionincorporated.com for more information and like us on Facebook.
Ugh, I really need a new car.
Well, did you know that Carl Black Chevrolet Buick and GMC of Kennesaw has over 28 acres of inventory?
Really? That means there must be a car fit for me.
Of course. Just visit www.carlblackkennesaw.com to see their latest specials and to find your dream car today.
Are you looking for a real estate agent with the experience?
All right, welcome back here. We are joined now by Joseph Fisher, our
Center.
I was going to say offensive lineman, but our starting center here for our Hoyas.
So before we do that, I'm going to give a shout out to the Hoya squad.
Yes.
The cheerleaders here at Fort Harrison, they are out there with a great performance.
Our special needs cheerleaders, who they practice and they go to pep rallies and stuff. They are our Hoya squad, and we love them. at all the pep rallies. They're the life of the party there.
Yeah, they bring all the energy.
They do great.
Gary getting a lot of love from all the fans down there.
Yeah.
All right, so Fisher, we're gonna ask you a couple questions here. Just come hang out. Why is Oscar looking at us now? Nope, you're not getting up here, Oscar.
Yeah, no.
All right. So we're gonna just ignore him. Can we lock that door? All right. All right.
Yeah, you know
what? So Fisher, just talk to me really about you each week whenever you're preparing. Kind of like, how do you and the linemen work together, like to create a bond throughout the? I mean, our lineman group is pretty tight. I believe all of our starting offensive linemen are seniors. So they've been together. Y'all been together for a while. So like, how does that bond help y'all prepare each week and just as a group?
I mean, Matt, when you really break it down, our bond since freshman year, playing as freshmen as O-line, going up into our sophomore year, right? That led us into a little bit of JV action, some of us getting pulled up, and, we're getting to experience the next level of football, right? And so then going into our junior year, we started getting to see some varsity snaps there. And now that we're seniors, our team, like our camaraderie that we have built through all those years, it really separates us and really just like allows us to come together collectively through the week to work and get better. And then by Friday, we're ready to go, man.
Yeah, that's great to hear, because I know, we talked with Graham earlier about just like the trust and everything that they have on defense, because if you don't trust, for example, if he can't trust Oscar to do his job up front, or if, if they can't trust each other, then they're going to try and do too much. So that trust is a big part of it. So how do you think, what do you think has been the biggest thing for you growth-wise? Like, what do you think has been your biggest area of improvement from freshman year, or even just from we'll start from freshman year and then we'll talk about more of your early years.
I would say my freshman year to where I am now, my biggest growth steps had to come from whenever I went from JV to varsity, right? Because freshman ball, it was a great year to really learn a whole new brand of football, and you have to learn a whole new
year here.
Yeah,
you came from Central Carrollton.
Yes, sir. I did move here.
Yeah,
and I would say that when I went up from JV to varsity, now that was a whole new level of football, right? It was very eye-opening for me. I had to learn a whole new technique. I had to break it down into one-by-one steps on what can get me ready to play at the varsity level.
Do you think there has been like one specific area of your game, like whether it's technique or mental, like thought process in your like preparation or just in the game? Like, has there been one thing that you can point out and say has helped you the most, or has it just been like experience? Like as you've continued to practice and grow, you've just gotten better?
I would say my technique for sure, Matt. As I grew up playing the game, as I got more in depth with the game and I moved up to varsity and started getting more snaps, it really taught me that the technique that you have to play varsity level is really a different caliber of technique, right? So I would really hone in on my technique each week to make sure that I'm ready. And I feel like that goes along with the mental part as well, right? Because when you're mentally prepared for what you have to do, your technique will shadow that. And so if you're mentally ready, your technique will follow.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think that's
so.
Big.
As the center for this varsity squad, how do you get your guys around you on your O-line in position? Having them ready to go every single play, knowing where we're going to go. Just as that leader on the line, how does that build you up as a player?
Honestly, I get my guys ready to go by first communication, right? As an old lineman, every time I get down before I snap the ball, we're looking at backers. We're seeing what the D-line is doing. We're seeing if they're shifting. We're seeing if that guy switches his hand, what's his tendency to do? Is he going to blitz B-gap, or is he going to, shift to his left, right? And so every play, I'm making sure my guys are ready to go by calling out the backers, making sure we all know what we're doing, because we have that trust in each other, right? It's like we know what we're doing and we're ready to go.
Yeah, I think all of our answers so far, and between you, Fisher, and Graham, have been about trust, and that's a big thing here as our motto with that bite. Trusting that brotherhood that we have here at Harrison, and it goes a long way. It really does. Being able to trust the guy next to you, whether like me being able to trust an offensive guy or defensive guy, and a defense guy being able to trust the offense to put some points on the board for them after they get a big stop. So that really does go a very long way. So Fisher, if you get a couple pancakes tonight, I'll take you to Waffle House. Or tomorrow night, excuse me. I'll take you to Waffle House.
Oh, you'll be seeing those for sure. All night long, man.
So, earlier we talked about you coming from Carrollton here, as we have about 2 minutes left in halftime. You coming from Carrollton, when did you start playing football? And how has your love grown for the sport? Because I think the only way you can make it from here, even just starting, if you like, I started freshman year, even just those 4 years, if you don't really love football, you're not going to make it through all those practices. So how, when did you start, and how has your love grown through the years?
Right. Well, I'll take it back to West Virginia. That's where my football day started. I remember me and my dad were on the couch watching Thursday Night Football. It was Seattle Seahawks versus the Kansas City Chiefs. And I looked at him. I was like, hey, Dad, I want to do that. And he was like, all right. And so that upcoming fall, he signed me up for football. And I was playing 5U ball. And I remember I go out there my first day. I had no clue what I was doing.
Yeah.
And then our coach at the time, Coach Paul, he taught me how to tackle. And I had to go against the biggest kid because, I was the other big kid, right? And so it came up to it. And we had to do hitting drills. And I did it really good. And he was like, hey, son, that was good. And from that day forward, man, I just fell in love with the sport and the grind that comes along with it.
Yeah. Because I think sometimes, I remember freshman year watching you on defense. I just remember vividly, because I played quarterback my freshman year. And I remember just Fisher coming through the line. We had to get triple team him. It felt like just to stop him freshman year. So I remember that. And now, so I thought you were going to stick on the defensive side of the ball, but I am glad you're back on, the offensive side.
All right, Fisher. So I think that'll be it as halftime winds down.
We got one more question here. Okay.
Right,
one more question. So if you had to play a sport besides football for the rest of your life, or what would it be?
Well, for me, man, if you know me, man, and you really, really know me, it's going to be pickleball, man.
Yeah.
You can go ask around the locker room, man. I really dig me some pickleball, man.
Oh, yeah. We go there's been countless times, those Oregon Park pickleball courts get a lot of use. A lot of time out there. That's a lot of fun. Well, all right. Thank you very much for coming up here and joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
It's been great. Man. You can go back down there and enjoy the show. I think we might have Oscar join us for just a little bit here. Just a little bit. Well, I don't know where Aiden is, so I think he's just going to join us here for the start of the second half here.
All right, Fisher. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, it was great having Fisher join us. I mean, I don't think we have talked to a lineman. I mean, lineman, that's where that's who starts the offense. I mean, that's the baseline of the offense. If we don't have a good O-line, we don't have a good offense.
Yeah, because even if you have the great receivers or a great quarterback, I mean, if there's no one blocking, there's no chance you're going to get the ball out. All right.
So the Hoyas, Matt, you going to have a play-by-play on this one?
Yeah, I think we are. All right. So the Hoyas are now going to kick it off to the Raiders with number, is that 3 back there on this side? Number 3.
14.
Well, 14 over there, 14, Connor Burian.
And is back with the return. He's up the field, open field, and he's outrunning everybody. He's up to the 35-yard line, there. 36? Well, 36-yard line?
Yeah, but number 7 there for the Hoyas, Cameron Coldman there on the tackle. And Oscar, why don't you tell us about how you enjoy these games or think back to your freshman days?
Yeah, these days are fun. When I was playing ball.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah.
I like coming out here watching, reminisce on the days, when I was playing tackle on freshman football. Which is just the craziest thing.
I think we had a mute there for a little bit. My bad. But he was just talking about his fun from his freshman days here,
being able to enjoy everybody else.
Yeah. So I think that is a really big part of it. All right, so Zach Rodriguez is back here in shotgun. They kept the running back in the pistol there that time. He is taken down. He is swarmed there by the Hoyas. It looks like maybe a gain of 0. I think they just stopped him right there at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, a little glimpse of Oscar McAdoo down there, huh? I don't know about that.
I mean, it was just. But when in all reality, when you do come out here to these or the JV games, when you look at the D linemen, do you see yourself from younger, or do you see it more of like a coach, you want to coach them up?
Yeah, I mean, last week I was out here with the JV, and Coach Gerdo wasn't here, so I was doing the subs coach. I was doing the D line coach because our D line coach wasn't here, and I was being D line coach, and it's fun because that's what I want to do when I get older. I want to coach, but it's fun. Quarterback's in the shotgun right here, by the way, guys. If y'all want to,
yeah. So
we had to flip headset.
We had to flip headset. Sorry about that. There's a flag. It looks like a false start on the Raiders.
Yeah,
so
they'll be bringing it back.
False start Raiders. Yep. So it'll be 2nd and 5 for the Raiders. So we had a little headset problem there.
Yeah, we had to rearrange. But Oscar, as we just had Fisher in here, how is it being able to compete with him every day? Because I know you were a nose guard, he's a center.
Yeah.
Y'all line up against each other every day. How does the competition there?
Yeah, like Matt just said, iron sharp. I mean, it's just like I don't know. I feel like I don't get any better looks than the 3 guys I go against in the middle. Even the 4 or 5 guys.
They're in Wildcat here. So number 8, Jet Collins takes the snap. He's running on the outside. Great play there by a swarm of Hoyas.
I believe that was Andy Perkins out there on the pursuit.
Andy and one of the Carlin brothers, number 53. Which
That's
Carlin is that?
No,
Carter? Or no, Carter's 40.
I know.
Oh, yeah,
he changed. He changed numbers.
No, 53 right here.
Yeah, that's Carter.
Oh,
Carter has 2
why
numbers.
is there 2? Okay,
because he flipped his number
Oh,
earlier.
okay. All right, yeah. Sorry, there's 2 Carters. Sorry, that's throwing me off. Yeah, that was a great play there. The Raiders are now to a 3rd and 8.
Another Wildcat, 3rd and 8.
Wildcat here.
That's the outside.
There's a hold down there.
Yeah, hold. Yeah. So we got a flag on the play. It looks like for now, I think the Raiders cut it to about a 4th and 1, but it's going to come back.
Reminds me a glimpse of North Paulding when they just ran North Paulding from
that whole second
they ran
half.
Wildcat from the 40.
Yeah.
That last drive from the 40 to the goal line. I mean, we got a big stop there at the end. So, I mean, you can't run it the whole time, but I mean,
Our D line out here for the freshman Hoyas, they're gonna pick up on that. They're gonna start filling some gaps.
Yeah, so
I feel like this D line has a lot of potential though.
Yeah,
they really do.
Like 15 out there.
15 Stanley, and then 50 is
Jake Hargis.
Yep, Jake. Yeah. Jake Hargis.
And then the linebackers here, 58, and
that's William Long.
Yeah. So I think they definitely are showing some very good potential here. All right, so the quarterback Zach Rodriguez is back in the game here. Jet Collins, his running back, is in the pistol. Yep, there it is. All right, so they moved him in the sidecar again. Drops back to back. QB draw, and he's gonna get about 15 maybe, but not good enough for a first down because of those penalties early on in the drive. So
13-yard gain.
Yeah, a 13-yard gain. Yeah, so it'll still be a 4th and about 3. Yep, 4th and about 3 for the Raiders here. So
Ashton Warden out there for the defense subbing on. He's still limping a little bit.
Yeah, he's the running back from earlier.
Heavy on that ankle.
Yeah,
I hope he'd be able to go.
Yeah, they were working him down here on the sideline, like trying to get him. Our trainer, shout out Miss Tamra, they were trying to get him back. It looks like there'll be a timeout for the Raiders now.
Our Hoya parents just got loud out of the 4th down.
I don't remember that when I was a freshman. I don't remember them. We were shaking up here just now. So
yeah, I felt it under my feet.
Props to all those parents.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to go for it right here, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Earlier, all they did was just try and draw us offside.
Yeah, on the old side of the field, they're definitely going to.
They might go Wildcat guy.
Punt it right here.
Yeah, have they punted? Yeah, they punted.
I see 33 over there, and I think he's their long snapper and kicker. So he's probably
33 is listed as kicker punter. Yeah, so he's
it looks like they're again. Isn't it Manning?
Matthew Manning, I think.
Matthew Manning. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Surprised he's not a quarterback.
That sounds like a quarterback name.
Yeah, it does. So yeah, the Raiders will punt it here on this 4th and 3. They're gonna punt it from the Hoya 43. Andy Perkins deep to receive.
I wonder if they're gonna do a trick play because our defense looks like
they're
getting lined up. Oh,
yeah,
there Andy goes.
There we go. We're getting back into normal alignment here. I think he was just talking to one of the coaches down there. All right, so the Raiders get set here to punt it away.
It is still 6-0.
Yes.
Raiders still up.
Fumbled snap, and we almost blocked it. It's a punt here. Oh my goodness, that was a pretty good punt there. They punted from about the 43. The ref is marking it around the 19. Raider 19.
The ref was like trying to run away. I don't know. Like it looked right at him.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what was going on there, but we have the Hoyas will take over here, try and add on to this score, or try and get on the board here. It is 6-0. So ever since that first drive from the Raiders, where they looked like everything was flowing, the Hoya defense has really stepped up, and I think that has a lot to do with the D line. They've been doing their jobs, making sure the quarterback's under pressure. So David Gardner in the shotgun again here.
The
Is that they're gonna hand it off to Ashton, and
he's
there's
just by a combination of number 7, number 36, Easton Chen, number 36, and number 7, Beckett Radowski.
There was nowhere to go for him. He got the ball and was just looked like there was the whole team there. So the Hoyas will.
Does it look like 2nd and 15?
Second and probably about
15, 14 and a half.
Yeah, so a long 14, maybe 15. We have Mason Bruce out at wide receiver, Mitchell Campbell,
and I believe that's
Avery.
Aldridge.
Yeah, Avery Aldridge is back on the outside to the far side. Number 15, that is Stanley, is in at our B back or tight end position. Sniffer right now is where he's lined up. The Raiders jumped off.
They jumped.
Whoa! They didn't call it.
Oh my gosh.
He jumped and they didn't call it. So that is.
There's no way.
Oh, Coach Farmer's
Coach
Farmer's letting him have
Coach
it.
Farmer's going to give it to him.
He
stepped like basically on the ball. I don't even know.
I think I was surprised he didn't even bump into our.
Yeah. As Coach Kemp said in the last game we played, whenever I was listening to the broadcast, that is he calls it the demilitarization zone or something like that. He calls it something weird. I'm not sure. But
Pebblebrook a couple games ago, I jumped offside. Yeah, they didn't call it. They didn't call it because the tackle barely moved his hand, and they called a false start. So I got bailed out right there. Coach Gerder still made me do some punishment.
Coach Gerder's going to keep him in check.
It's fine.
I want to highlight right now that number 28, Shepard Wright, he is not playing this game.
He's injured.
He's injured right now.
Oh, yeah, he's a dog. I've been coming to the game.
He's a star player for this freshman team, and with him out, I wonder if that's a reason why our offense is not being able to run the ball. Because Shepard is a running back, and he's great player. He's just able to find holes, get upfield. I wonder if that might be a factor to why the Hoyas can't get anything going.
I mean, we had one drive there where it was looking good, and it was just stalled by that interception. David Garner scrambling, dumps it off to what a play there by Dave. It was a gain of about 5, but he was trying to make something happen. He had some pressure. He was scrambling out, and there was just a guy in his face. He just lobbed it right over that linebacker to Mitchell Campbell. That'll be a gain of about 5. So it'll be they gave him it looks like maybe 6 or 7 yards there. So third and 8 it looks like here for the Hoyas.
I wonder if we'll go deep right here.
They're playing a lot of cover 3. They're playing a lot of cover 3. We can hit this. They're coming.
They're playing man.
Yeah.
Dave gets it out to Mitchell. He's
great
just
play
hit
by number 1.
Yeah, that was pretty good disguise by them. They've been in that the first 2 plays, and then they buzz it. That's some
that was a good
stuff.
That was some good play there. Yeah, they just disguised it what they had been in, and then just I think Dave was caught off guard there. But so it is a
our
fourth
team.
Yeah, our punter's out there. What number is he?
Gannon. He is
Gannon Fitzgerald, number 23.
Yep.
So the Hoyas will punt it away here. They're still trying to look for that spark that we saw earlier in their drive that was ended in a pick.
Number 14 for the Raiders. His name is Connor Buran.
Buran.
He seems to be a key factor.
Yeah, he's there. He's the one that had the touchdown. He's back there returning. Number 36 on the Raiders just.
Did it touch him?
I think.
No, I don't think it did.
Okay, well that was interesting. Number 36 for the Raiders was standing right next to the Hoyas punter there and just didn't block it. I'm not sure what happened, but we got it off. That was about a 20-yard punt, 30-yard punt. So the Raiders will take over on the Hoya 49. They're taking around here at midfield. 44. Oh, yeah. You're right. 44 here for a first down.
Coach Salam out here on the numbers.
Coach Salam. Our head coach, Coach Salam, his brother is the freshman D coordinator, I believe.
Yeah.
His son also plays. Shout out. Yeah. His son's Coach Salam.
Yeah. I can't quite.
Hamza. Yeah. He's playing number
9.
Number 9. Yeah. But the Hoya defense is going to look to get a stop here.
Move the guy to the side card again.
Yeah. And Zach. The quarterback took it and. Who was
that? I think that's Stanley.
Yeah, that's Stanley.
Stanley, number 15 there.
Stanley's going to be a good player.
Yeah, Stanley was just right there, blew it up, grabbed him. It looked like he put him in a horse collar and took him down. Or not a horse collar, but a chokehold sort of. sort of action. Took him
Stanley
down.
has a good offseason. He could be looking at playing.
I mean,
how tall
already
is he?
a big dude.
He's probably about my height, a little bit taller.
Yeah,
he's
I think he could put on a little bit of weight, or they might move him to
muscle.
linebacker.
Yeah, I mean the D line, all of us are leaving next year.
Yeah,
so
we talked about that with the offensive line with Fisher. All of our starting offensive linemen are seniors.
Yeah.
All right, so Zach Rodriguez is back in the shotgun on the 2nd and 10.
Yeah, sidecar again.
2nd and 10. They're going to fake the handoff, throw it to number 14, Connor Buren, and that is going to be a Raider first down, tackled by Andy Perkins. Tackled by Andy Perkins there. That'll be another Raider first down. That was the same play I believe they scored on.
I do. I don't think it was Baran that scored. Can't quite remember.
I think it was. Yeah, that was that slant. Yeah, I believe it was.
I mean, they're just kind of filling those holes in the Hoya defense and able to make something out of basically nothing.
Yeah, so we've seen a lot of improvement from that first drive by the D-line. And for a while there, the secondary was doing good. That was just, one play that even we've struggled with on Friday nights too on that slant. But I think that is not easy to cover if you can get good leverage there as a receiver.
Right. I mean that's what we work on, man.
We work on it, so we're not going to put 100% of the blame on that DB. Zach Rodriguez, he's going to take it and he's going to score. No, Andy Perkins is there. That was a great tackle, touchdown saving tackle by Andy Perkins. But it will be Raider first down, first and goal on about the 4, maybe? Yeah, 4. So that was a good play there by Andy. I didn't even see him. I thought that quarterback was gone. They're in the Wildcat now. Or is it quarterback? Yeah, they're in the Wildcat.
Where's the quarterback? Did the quarterback run off?
I have no clue. Or he's out.
And he's up the middle.
And he's
still moving.
They're going to give it to him. Yeah, they gave it to him. They look like Hoyes there had him at first, and then he just kept running those feet. That was a good run there by number 8, Jet Collins, for the Walton Raiders. So that will move the score to 12-0, pending this extra point here.
Number 3, Matthew Manning, their kicker.
No, he's holding. Number 33 is Matthew Manning. Number 3 is Luca Cristodoro. Cristodoro, yeah.
So number 33
he's
is
holding.
Matthew Manning out there to kick the extra point. Oh, low snap, and he's up, and it is good.
It's a rocket.
Good.
They haven't signaled anything. Wait, what?
Yeah, I think it's good.
I'm assuming they're giving it to
them.
Well,
they only have 3.
They only have 3.
4
I don't think they didn't signal it. I don't think it was good.
Freshman ball has 4 referees.
I don't think it was good. They haven't counted. Oh, never mind. They just gave it to him. Yep. No, they have 4 here.
Oh,
they have 4.
Oh.
I don't know why no one was back there, but yeah, it was good. They just gave him the point. So that moves the score here to 13-0. The Raiders will kick the ball off here to the Hoyas. So sorry. Hey, we're learning too. Your microphone hit that.
Oh,
it just made a big sound. Yeah, it's all right. See, we're learning. Like we said earlier, this is the first ever time HNS Radio has
We're basically
been live.
the JV squad.
We are. That's how I pitched it to Coach Kemp. We thought of this last week or
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah,
Carson Crashour. Actually, shout out Carson Crashour if he's listening.
Well, hopefully not, because he's. Oh yeah, no, I guess he's not at the JV game, so I don't know where he is. So hopefully he's listening.
He's
at
home. He told me not to give him a shout out. Carson, we love you.
Yeah, he gave up with this idea, and I've got Coach Kemp for marketing. I've had him for a couple, classes.
Yeah, marketing class is fun, man.
Yeah, I love Coach Kemp.
Back in the day,
shout out Coach Kemp, and I pitched it to him and Coach Freeman, and they loved our idea. So. Is that Mitchell Campbell back there to return the kick?
He's getting
outside, and he's tackled around the 23.
Oh, he fumbled.
He fumbled?
Yeah. No,
Did they give it to?
Nope.
They're giving. Okay, yeah. They're
yeah.
saying he's down.
Okay.
He fumbled there at the end, but he was down. So
all right, Hoya offense coming out here.
Yeah,
Hoyas will do something.
Yeah, Hoyas will hold on about 24, I think, just short of the 25.
Right.
Yeah.
So hey, if it was a touchback, they would have had it at the 20. So good return there by Mitchell Campbell. Let's see if David Gardner can get something started here.
Yeah, they're in a lot of cover 3 right here. I think they need to attack the seams right here. Call a little seam switch.
I'll tell you one thing, Oscar.
Oscar.
Whenever I was back there at quarterback during the practices, me and Oscar used to get our fair share. He knows offense. All right, he knows what he's talking about here. It looks like there's a pre-snap penalty.
I believe it's on the
probably
Hoyas.
on the Hoyas. Yeah, they would have let that play go if it was on the defense, I believe. So probably false start.
Yep.
We'll see. Yeah, false start. Hoyas. Yep. So we're going to start the drive off here with a 1st and 15. Not exactly the start you want, but
It's discipline, man. Discipline's a big thing. That's what I was talking to Coach Kim about the other day. You know, when you're a very penalized team, you know, it doesn't help.
I mean, you
much.
see it you see it in the NFL too, like watching that Jets and Dolphins game, and also that Broncos. I forget who the Broncos Bengals, I believe. There was just penalties all over the field.
Got to be disciplined if you want to win a football game.
So they're Ashton's still limping. Oh my gosh, Ashton is just lit up. Yeah. They try to do a little screenplay there. Ashton looked like he was still limping a little
out
bit.
Here making plays.
Yeah,
he's,
number 7, Beckett Redkowski.
Redkowski. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure how to say that one.
Hey, you know,
flying to the ball.
Yeah, so that was a great play there by him. Ashton on that motion, I want to point out, whenever David sent him in motion, it looked like he was still limping.
Yeah,
right now, when he's getting into his stance, he's like holding. He was limping. So
feeling good.
Hopefully he is all right. But so the Hoyas now second in about 500 yards.
Great route.
Oh, it was.
He dropped it.
Yeah, it's a drop there by Mason Bruce, which I think
it's not often.
I think Mason will be a very good receiver. He's about what? How tall is he already?
He's like 6'3", 6'4".
He's a very tall guy. So I think as he grows into his body and as he grows as a receiver in general, I think he'll definitely become a very good receiver.
I think the receiving core down here on this freshman team will carry.
And they're also a very tall. Like we just talked about Mason, who's about 6'3", 6'4". Avery is also Aldridge. He's about the same height. So we have a very tall receiving core. All right, so it is 3rd and about 20. Dave's gonna throw it deep to Mason. He catches it, but he's out of bounds.
Yep.
That was a really good catch there by Mason.
He went over 2 defenders.
Incredible. Yeah.
But the ball just carried.
It was just out of bounds.
I will say the Walton D line is doing a great job. They're doing a lot of twists and stuff up front. They're doing a great job at collapsing the pocket. And I feel like that's a big thing. That's what you need to do. You need to get in. Dave's not the tallest guy, so when you get back into his vision, it's hard.
It definitely does have an effect.
He can't go through all his reads, so he's just looking at one guy, and he's just they got to give him.
We talked about earlier how Dave plays bigger than he is, but no matter how how big you play, if you're vertically challenged. And if you got this guy running your face who's bigger than you, it's definitely not gonna. Yeah.
When you get guys pushed back into you, it's hard to see anything. Even like on the defensive side of the ball, when if your D line's getting blown off the ball and you're a linebacker, you have nothing to see.
Yeah,
like the linebackers are the quarterback of the defense. What everybody says.
So the Hoyas here, I believe, will take. They were going to punt. Yeah, I look like I saw him down here. I believe it was either Avery or Mason. I can't remember which one. One of the extremely tall receivers we have down here. The Hoyas are punting, and they were just now all set, and it didn't look like they had enough people on the field. So they just called timeout.
Is that their first one of this half?
I
believe it is.
Believe so. It is.
I can't see that far.
Honest. Well, the score here is still 13-0. Raiders are winning.
3 minutes and 13 left in
3
the
minutes,
third quarter.
13 left. So, this is the defense has stepped up. I mean, there's been some mistakes here and there, but I think, overall, after that first drive, I thought this was going to be a very offense-heavy game. It looked like they were moving the ball. But the defense has stepped up. So the Hoyas will punt here back to their offense. Number 3 back there to return is Luca Cristodoro. So I wonder what happened because it was number 14 for the most part. But
I think he just came off after that play from Mason, and I wonder if
he's hurt or just maybe just catching his breath. Yeah, but number 3, Luca Cristodoro is back there as number 23 goes to punt.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, it was almost blocked. I think it might have been.
Were they trying to
number 7 is going to pick it up for the Walton Raiders, and he's going to be tackled very quickly. But this is going to be very good field position here for the Raiders. It looked like they blocked it as he punted it. Like he punted it, it looked like I don't know. He definitely had some pressure.
Or did he?
No, he punted it. I watched him punt it, but like it came off spiraling, but I don't think in a good way. I think
he's not getting that ball off very quick.
I think that's something that we've seen from a lot. Like we saw it from JV as well. There was 2 punts blocked in the JV game.
We also saw that again the last time they were home. Who'd they play last time?
I can't remember.
North or Side? Was it North?
They got blocked. And
and that almost costed them. Or I know for the JV game, that's almost what cost them the game.
Yeah.
So
special teams is a very, very big part of it.
They don't people don't look at it as that.
Andy Perkins almost with the pick. Knocks
Andy,
it down though.
With one hand, it looked like there was a receiver wide open there for the Raiders going into the end zone, and then Andy came out of nowhere trying to do his best Odell impression. Couldn't quite hang on to it, but he breaks it up. That's a great play there by Andy Perkins.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would if he would have brought that in, he would have been able to run for a minute. He might have been able to take that back.
I mean, I don't know. He was falling, so I'm not sure, but it would have been a great play. And I think he probably should have just stayed down. Quick screen to number 14. Oh, he's tackled. I don't know. Are they going to give him the first down?
No, a little short. 1 yard short.
1 yard short. 1 yard short. So it looks like it'll be a 3rd and about 1 for the Raiders. So let's see if the Hoyas can get a stop here, force them to try for a field goal or
that quarterback wanted that quarterback draw again, but I think they're about to go Wildcat.
Wildcat, yeah. The quarterback just came off. So they're in Wildcat here. Jet Collins, their running back, is in the shotgun, about to receive the snap.
Yeah, try to get this first down here.
Yeah.
Oh, in motion.
And they're giving it to number 3.
Oh, is he there?
Luca, and I think they just got it. Yep. I think they just got the first down. So it is 1st and goal now for the Raiders on about the 3, I believe. So not exactly the result that we were looking for there on that play, but still, you got to think about it. They're still freshmen, so all these misdirections and stuff. I mean, their eye discipline and everything. It's hard.
This is a very advanced Walton team.
I will say. They're running a
lot. Even on
they're
defense,
still in the Wildcat too. So number 8 takes a snap. He's going to run up the middle. I believe he stopped. Yep, he stopped. They're moving backwards now. That's a great job by that Hoya interior. I believe they're going to get 2nd down, and looks like they moved them back to the 5 or the 4.
I believe it's more
or 3
6-yard line.
No, they're still in front of the.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the.
The
yard marker.
Oh yeah.
Okay, yeah. So for
2nd and 4
yard line.
Yeah, 2nd and 4 here. Sorry, it's difficult from this angle. We're all the way. We're right about midfield. So, but it is about 2nd and 4 here. The quarterback's back in. Zach Rodriguez. They're gonna motion him up to sidecar, of course.
They might go a quick slant.
And they're going to – he's going to take a scramble. Oh,
sacked.
Who is number 0?
Mitchell Campbell.
Mitchell Campbell with a big play. He is hyped up, too. That is a great play there by Mitchell Campbell. That could –
we love to see that.
That is very big.
That's a big momentum.
Yeah.
If they can get a stop right here, get off the field.
Yeah, that is very smart. I mean, that just went from 2nd and 3 or 4 to about 3rd and 15 almost.
They're going quarterback draw here.
Probably, yeah.
No,
so
they are. No, they are.
You're calling it?
Oscar, sure.
100%. They're going quarterback draw.
Well, hey,
100%.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Oscar's been watching his film.
14, a quick slant.
That's what they scored. They move him up to the sidecar.
100% quarterback.
Yep, quarterback draw.
Right.
Yeah.
And he scores.
Yeah.
Yep, touchdown Walton.
Yeah.
So there was a couple.
Yeah,
there was a couple good plays there by the Hoya defense. That was a great play there by Mitchell, but number 5, Zach Rodriguez, is able to bring it in for the touchdown. So that'll move the score to 19 for now, 19-0 before this extra point here. 19-0. So their kicker.
So Rodriguez is very elusive.
Yeah.
He's out here bouncing the outside.
Yeah, small guy.
He's
getting around.
He is small.
All right, 33
almost blocked.
Almost blocks up
but
the middle.
I think they're giving it to him. Yeah, it's good. Yep. So the score now will be 20-0 here. So I think that we've been seeing some pros from the Hoyas. I think this Walton team is a very good team.
Yeah.
They are very good. I remember my freshman year playing them. I don't think I would hope the score was 20-0. I don't remember what that final score was.
We lost 21-14. We lost by one score.
What was the JV?
Oh, JV, we got
blown out. There's JV that I was thinking of. Yeah, we got blown out.
I don't think there's ever been a bad Walton team.
Yeah, because they've always
they're very well coached
and they're down.
It doesn't matter if you don't have all the athletes in the world. If you're a well coached team, you're always gonna be. Especially when you're young, you're gonna be good.
There's also times where it also works the opposite way. Like there's teams, like a McEachern team that we've seen in the past that they have talent to go very deep into the playoffs, but they just don't have any
talent
discipline
to make it in the regular season. But then when they get into the playoff, they don't have the thing to get over that hump.
Yeah, they don't have the discipline to advance. All right, so the Walton Raiders here will kick it off to the Hoyas. Mitchell Mitchell Campbell and Andy Perkins. Looks like Andy.
I mean, even their kicker, like
You better grab that. Andy.
Oh my
no,
gosh!
It's gonna bounce.
All right, yeah.
Oh, there's a flag.
Flag, maybe an
Must have been
offsides on the Raiders. So hopefully we'll see a return here. Yep. So they're offsides on the Raiders. So before this kick here, it is 36 seconds left in this third quarter. It feels like this game is flying by. I think it's because I was very that, and also I was very excited, for this. Me and Parker have been planning for this since we talked to Coach Kemp and Coach Freeman about it. So we are very excited.
I saw that on X on Twitter yesterday, and I was like, wow. I thought Coach Freeman and Coach Kemp were doing it, and I was like, and I went up to him and asked him, I saw that y'all were doing the JV game, and I was like, yeah, Matthew and Parker doing it. I was like, wow.
Well, because I
knew I was going to come up here and make an appearance. I was like,
when I pitched it to them, they were like, well, we don't do JV games. I was like, yeah, what if it's like, because I said like JV broadcast here, Andy Perkins return. He's going to take it up. He's reversing field. What a block there by Mitchell. And Andy, that's a very good return there by Andy. Sprung by that really good block there by Mitchell.
I mean, he just cleaned that guy. Oh, and look at that sportsmanship there from Mitchell. I mean, him and 36 just dabbed each other up, saying that was a great hit.
Yeah,
I mean, both guys were just cleaned.
36 there is Easton Chen for the Raiders.
He's been making a lot of plays today.
So that was good sportsmanship by both of those guys. And I think, is that Mitchell or Andy down there running? That's Andy. I don't know where he's going. Andy is running off.
I think Andy is playing everything.
Oh, I think he has to go to the bathroom.
Use the restroom.
Mitchell right here. You see him down there?
Oh yeah, that's Mitchell.
He's running to the stand.
Oh,
he's throwing up.
Oh,
he's throwing up.
Oh no.
Yep.
That's not good.
I saw him running on the track. I was like, well, that's not good.
Offense can get moving there at about the.
Yeah. So if we're gonna score, I think we need to
do it now.
Yeah, we need to do it now. We need to do it now. So David Gardner, in the shotgun here with Ashton behind him in the sidecar.
28 and a half.
They're going to hand it off to Ashton. He's just swallowed.
Number 56 for the Raiders. That is – oh, wait. Hold on. Let me find him. Austin Sears.
August Sears.
Look, Coach Salam sitting in the truck over the little truck over there. You can't see him right now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I mean, you can't see him because,
Oh, you talking about
which one?
He's right there where
he's in that like
trailer.
side by side right now.
Oh,
I don't know what that is.
The third quarter is going to run out, and so Matt, that's the broadcasting. That's the TV crew.
They've had it here since what Monday, and it's just been sitting here. So I guess they've been ready.
For those of you that don't know, tomorrow night the varsity team is hosting the McEachern Indians, and it will be broadcast on live TV, and they have had their equipment here since Monday.
Yeah. So the game will start at 8 tomorrow instead of 7:30, which is the normal start time.
So I mean, I'm going to point out there is still a lot of our guys here. I mean,
we have Danny Garcia, Joseph Fisher, Nicholas Wall. Those are three of our offensive linemen. Aiden is still down there.
Yeah, he looks like he's heading out, though.
Yeah, I think Aiden's about to leave. We have Robert McCarvich.
I need to go home.
Garrett Bentley.
You got to be up at
Graham Aldridge.
6.
Oh, yeah. We have we're going to the Due West Elementary tomorrow to do
open up some car doors.
to do some.
Yeah, we went to go read to the elementary schoolers today. It was pretty fun.
It was fun. We read today at Ford. All right, so the Hoyas come back out here.
Fourth quarter.
Start the fourth quarter.
All right, so we have the Hoya offense. David Gardner going back out there. I believe it is second and it looks like 13.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the Carlin brothers running off the field. Looks like there's a miscommunication there.
Too many people on the field at first, but
so let's see if the offense can get something going. Stanley coming to the other side. The B-back. He's coming to the other side of the line. There seems to be confusion.
Yeah,
on
I don't
offense.
think they know what's going on. I wouldn't be surprised if they called it. Oh, never mind. They were doing a hard count.
Defense is a cover 2 right here.
Run to Ashton, trying to get outside. Yeah, I don't think. Is there another running back besides Andy?
Shepard Wright. He's the one that's injured. I mean,
Shepard. So that is coming into play here. What we talked about earlier.
Look at him. They're putting Mitchell. They're going to put Mitchell into the slot
and have Andy come to running back. Yeah. Ashton, after that, what was it, second quarter?
I think it was first.
First quarter, after he came off hobbling, after I believe it was like a kick return? Or maybe it was on – no, it was that screen out here.
Yeah, it was.
But he came off hobbling, and it looks like that right leg is still bothering him. So Andy Perkins is now in the backfield.
Yo, this corner over here is just looking at Coach Farmer while he's calling the plays.
That's what you do during practice.
Yeah.
You just watch our plays.
Yeah.
David
Dave!
Gardner
Oh
is
my
swarmed.
gosh!
Oh my! Off the edge. Who was that? Number 36.
He was
Chin.
just
Is that
killed.
Chin?
Yeah,
Number
36 is Chen.
Easton
Easton
Chen
Chen.
just came right off the edge. Just stuffed Gardner into the ground. He's kind of hobbling. That must have hurt.
That was
that couldn't have felt good.
That guy.
Yeah,
he was coming off. I don't think they got a hand on him. He was coming off hard and just. David was trying to roll out the other way. I think he felt some pressure. He was trying to roll out the other way, and So I believe the Hoyas are going to punt here, hoping that they can get a stop on defense.
All right, so that is Gannon Fitzgerald back there to punt. The miscommunication again.
What the?
I think Coach Farmer is going to have a word about.
I bet he will.
Fumbled snap in the end zone.
The back of the end zone. You better run, Gannon.
What the hell?
What is he doing?
I don't know.
It works out because now it's an incomplete pass. So now they'll bring him back to the.
There's a flag. There's a flag on the play.
I think
there's a holding.
Number 50 or 53 was holding.
So
sorry.
My bad, guys. So I don't know what they're gonna call on that one, but as we go, I think it's gonna be incomplete pass. I don't know because then you could call it intentional grounding. So I don't know what they will be calling on that.
Yeah. Well, the flag came in before he'd thrown it. I think I saw it. It looked like a little bit late, but I think I saw a holding there by one of the Hoyas. I think he was just trying to hold him so he didn't get the fumble, and I think they're going to get him on that. So I wonder. My question is, if Walton would accept that penalty to make the Hoyas punt again, or if they would
take it.
Yeah,
because their field position, regardless, is very low.
They're
inside the 20-yard line.
If the Walton Raiders decline this, or the refs are talking about it, so let's see what the call is here. Holding.
We all said that at the same time.
Holding against
offense. So I'm sure it will be declined by the Raiders.
Probably. So it'll probably be
holding on the offense.
Safety.
Safety. Wow. I remember. In the NFL, they did that. Remember whenever they held everybody and then the quarterback just sat in the back or the punter just sat in the back of the end zone? Yeah. This was a while ago. I remember that. And I think ever since that, there's been some rule changes, so you can't just do that. So I think that is going to bite the Hoyas here. So that brings the score to 22-0. Wow. So it's another special teams mistake that has costed the Hoyas. And, I believe – Coach Suttle, I was talking to him. He is in charge of that. So I'm sure he's in charge of the special teams this year, I believe. So I am sure he'll get that worked out with them, and he'll talk to them.
Yeah,
and
they're gonna have a great practice on Monday.
It's
so much fun.
Monday,
it's gonna be
it's gonna be epic.
It's gonna be epic.
So I don't know if So the Hoyas are gonna punt. It looks like they have.
Oh, so what happened? So this actually happened last week when they were playing North Paulding. So the penalty, it was for the Hoyas, not against. So what happened is the Raiders accepted the penalty, but they decided to put it onto the kickoff, accept the safety, the penalties towards the kickoff. So now they're going to be in a better field position from the kickoff.
So they got a safety. So the Hoyas have to kick it off to the Raiders.
They're going to be kicking it from the 20-yard line.
Yeah, they're going to be kicking it from their own 20. So
and Gannon with the
kick. It looks like it's going to go out of bounds. Oh, no.
Oh, no, he keeps it in
He's
bounds.
going to return it.
14.
14's going to return it.
He's back to the 30, trying to bounce to the outside, back to the 35, and he is brought down. No, he's still going. He's crossed the 40, and he is down. So that was a great return, but honestly, that was a great kick. I mean, that's what you need to happen. Being pushed back so far.
I thought it was going to bounce out.
It was hugging this side, on this side.
But
hugging.
They hugged.
Wow.
But number 14 picked it up to keep it in bounds, which helped the Hoyas. So I think this has got to be, we got to get a pick or a fumble here.
We need something to get going.
There's 8 minutes left here in this fourth quarter.
I mean, right now we're not looking at the score. We're playing for the rest of our season. These guys got one. These guys got one game left after this.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing to go. Play on JV or varsity next year. They're it's just all about
growth. And the good thing about Thursday nights is it doesn't. I mean, it matters and the growth wise, but
so I'm looking at the listeners right now. Matthew, how are you listening to this?
It says that Matthew Traster is a listener here. My phone has been off this whole time.
Is someone logged in on your account?
I don't think so. I'm not sure.
It's probably your brother.
Oh, I think it's because I went and I shared it. I shared it to
Aiden's on here.
A group.
No, that is actually Aiden's dad.
Oh, Watts. Yeah, that's Mr. Rashad
Mr.
Watson.
Mr. Watson.
Mr. Watson.
How you doing? Who's on here else?
Abby Freeman.
Yeah, shout out Abby. Yeah, let's give some shout outs here. Shout out Abby Freeman.
Is that TC?
TC probably.
Hey, TC, if you can hear me right now.
Wait, where is he?
What are you gonna say?
He's down there. TC,
I would not.
TC, if you can hear us, wave.
TC.
I don't think.
Well, I think we're delayed. We're actually delayed.
But like it's a very small
I don't think
delay.
it is.
Oh, it is.
Because earlier
so.
we shouted out Graham and he
since it's a podcast and not a radio. I don't think there is.
Oh my!
Raiders. Oh my
God!
gosh.
He's breaking free, and that is a fast dude.
Yeah, wow.
That is. While we were talking there, we didn't have much time to even call the play. They literally got lined up, snapped the ball, and it looked like he was already in the end zone. He just ran it up the middle. Who was that? Number
13.
Number 13 for the Raiders. That is Nolan McGinn.
That's the first time we said his name.
Yeah, I haven't seen him in the game yet, but that man is fast. So
he found one hole. And
he got up the handoff. Reminds me of Abu Kanate. All right,
so for us,
he got the ball and he looked like he was just already in the end zone. So that'll bring the score to 28-0 here as the Raiders kick an extra point.
Number 33 Manning and the snap, the hold, and it is good. So it is. What is the score now? 29-0. Walton Raiders up on the Hoyas. This is not the outcome I was expecting. I was expecting more of a shootout.
I think the Raider or the Hoya offense is not what we have seen, and there could be multiple different reasons for that. I think Walton has been doing a lot of complex sort of things that you don't really see from a freshman level. Freshman is kind of like implementing more, not basic, but more freshman level stuff, and it looks like the Walton Raiders are playing a very advanced
and that just shouts out to their coaching staff. Yeah. Mm-hmm. How they're able to prepare their guys out here to be just day in day out to do it.
Well, hope the Hoyas get stuff figured out next week. You can never say never. There's 7:40 left in this game.
All we need is just a couple.
Touchdowns
maybe return right here.
Return. All right, and then we kick off onside, get it back, score a touchdown. Onside, get it back.
Yeah,
the odds are against us here.
It's possible, but probably
I think the odds are against us
very low here.
And Manning with the kick, laser kick.
Their kicker, he's
and it is a touchback.
Touchback for the Hoyas. Or touchback for the Raiders.
Yeah, he has a leg on him. I'm surprised by that.
It's not often you see that.
No, not often. And you see that.
I talked about earlier they had one that landed in the end zone.
Yeah,
it didn't even bounce. So that's pretty good. I don't remember our kickers. Shout out Ian Castro was our freshman kicker. What?
Andy just took his gloves off, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see
at quarterback
pass, or he's at quarterback.
I don't see Dave in the game. Is Dave hurt?
Where is
I
Dave?
think that it might just not want him.
Dave is down there on the sideline.
Oh, he might have been hurt. I see him holding himself.
He's holding his arm after that sack. Was the last play we saw from him?
Yeah, it was a sack. He got railed. He got
rocked.
He got rocked.
So, I think that was a pretty big hit. So Andy.
He's
gonna throw it. Or he's gonna run.
He's bouncing the outside. There's a flag. He's bouncing the outside. He's taking it up the field, and he is across first down. But there is a flag on the play. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a hold.
Yeah, it's going to be a hold here by 14.
14. That's
Avery. Graham's little brother.
Mm-hmm. Graham will get him sorted out. Let's see.
Where is Graham?
I don't even. Oh, yeah, Graham's back
there. Probably down there.
Coach Farmer.
Probably studying for math or something.
He's right there. He's not. He's not in his math books.
Oh, okay. He was before the show actually. Before we went live.
Literally in the field house doing.
Math. Parker got up here. I was like, Parker, where's Graham? He was like, I saw him doing some math in the field house. I was like,
makes sense.
Of course, yeah.
Very smart guy. It is a holding against the Hoyas, so that will back them up. They seem to go back very far.
Wait. Oh, because it's from where the holding was.
Oh, okay.
No, but it's just 10 yards.
Oh, never mind.
10-yard penalty.
I thought it was a 5. It's 10?
No,
it's 10,
false start is 5.
False start's 5.
Okay. Yeah. So it will be 1st and 20 for the
from their own
Hoyas.
10-yard line.
Yep. So Andy back there getting his line set up. So not an often appearance from Andy, but with Perkins with the snap. He's going to fire it out there. Mitchell Campbell wide open, and what a great
– oh, my God, he dropped it.
He dropped it.
Oh no, he was down. That guy they tried to return it as a fumble, but I'm sure Mitchell's going to be upset with himself. Yeah,
look
you
at
can
him.
see him. He's upset.
He
I hope he's not too hard on himself there, but that was he was wide open there.
Yeah, I mean, number three was over there trying to going over to clean him up, but I think it just he heard footsteps.
I think one part about that is very scary, you know, from a wide receiver's standpoint, and I think we can both attest this. Whenever the ball is and you're in the middle of the field and that ball is in the air forever, it feels like the ball is up there forever, and you know, every time you catch it, it just feels like you're going to get hit.
And
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah,
there's some balls in practice I do not go for.
Like especially on scout team,
running a post, and you know that ball's just in there.
Oscar, you haven't ran.
You see the safety coming, and you're just like,
why are you acting like you have experience? Andy bouncing the outside QB keeper. He's hugging the sideline.
I actually played quarterback in the game. Look at Adam talking to him over there. I actually played quarterback in a practice before, and I was back on JV
Oscar was so last year, or not last year, 2 years ago whenever we were on JV, I was the only like quarterback, and so we didn't have any backups. So Oscar was our emergency quarterback. So it's a shame he didn't get to see any.
Very sad. I mean, I wish, boy. I mean,
so it is going to be a 3rd and 12 for the Hoyas. Getting to play from Coach Farmer. It is 7 minutes left in the game, 4th quarter here. 29? Is that 29-0. So Perkins with the snap. He's gonna
keep it.
He's going bouncing the outside. Good block on the outside. He's got room, and he's going just short of the first down.
You know, Andy Perkins is a pretty fast guy. You know, he doesn't look a lot like his brother. You know,
wow.
I mean,
Parker. It was first. It was Aiden. Now it's Oscar.
I think I would disagree with you.
Do you think he could beat you in a race?
Absolutely not.
I don't know. He's looking pretty fast on there. Maybe it's because I don't see you. I mean, because like when you're in the game, I'm like
you're
under the tent.
Yeah.
So. Except that North Paulding one, that was pretty nice.
Yeah, I was breaking away.
You were breaking. I was like, wow. I was surprised. I was happy though. I was like, wow. I mean, this guy, you know, young buck out here. You know.
So 4th and 2, and he's gonna keep it, bouncing it to the outside. What is he doing?
Oh,
and he passes it to Mason Bruce.
Illegal man.
Great play. And
Mason's still up.
He's still up. He's still going. And there will be a flag on the play.
I think
that was a huge gain.
I think it was supposed to be a run play there. And so all of our linemen had moved on to the 2nd level.
Coach Farmer's going like this, pointing them back to the
because all of the linemen had moved on to the 2nd level like they were going to block. And I think Andy threw it too late. And so, we had a lineman about 15 yards downfield. So that is definitely a legal man downfield.
Yeah, you can't do that.
All right, guys, I'm finna head out. You know, go get some shut eye.
All righty.
You know. Yeah, thank y'all guys.
All right, thank you, Oscar. So we appreciate all of our guests here today as this game winds down. You know, Parker, would you say, first of all, who threw that? I don't know. Number 58 just threw it pretty far there.
I believe that's Locke. I think that's the linebacker.
Yeah. So Parker, let's talk about, you know, as this game winds down, let's talk about how do we feel that this has gone? You know, I think,
dude, I'm having fun.
I'm having a great time. Yeah, I think I'm having a great time. I appreciate all of our listeners. It says we've had a total of 55, which
wow.
Hey, I was thinking it was gonna be like 10.
20,
so
maybe?
Yeah, 20 if I was lucky. So you know,
and a punt on the way. He Gannon with a boot, and it will go across.
Oh, lucky
He's
bounce.
still bouncing, and Andy with the punt recovery. So it is on the 43 yard line. The Hoya 43 yard line. So.
Yeah, so the Raiders will take over here. But yeah, like I was saying, I want to give a shout out to all those listeners. Currently, we have
Mr. Watts.
Mr. Watts. We have Mr. Todd. That might be. Well, I think
okay.
Mr. Todd is at Aldridge. Maybe.
Well, he's down there with his camera.
Down there, so I don't know. I'm not.
Well,
sure.
he might have an AirPod in or something.
Yeah,
like
whoever Mr. Todd is, we appreciate you. Harmony, thank you. Annabella P. We appreciate you.
G.
I don't think that's their name.
So whoever you are,
someone. I think they might have just created an account and that was like an automated name. But
if you can tell us who you are, we'd love to give you a shout out.
Yeah. So we just want to say thank you to all of our listeners here.
Along with
Ella Freeman,
Leslie
Freeman. I think that's what the F is. Maybe
okay.
Not. TCE4444. I'm not sure who that is.
That might be. Actually, I'm not sure.
All right, so
a deep pass for the Raiders, and it is incomplete.
Are they giving them a PI?
No, I don't think so.
No. I think, yeah.
But, I mean.
Good coverage there by what number is that?
I think it's number 1.
Number 1, Reese Brown. That was good coverage there on that go ball for the Raiders. Reese Brown with very good coverage here for the Hoyas. So I mean, I think we've seen a lot of pros, like a lot of like upside from this freshman team.
Yeah, that we really have, and not only today, but throughout this whole season.
Yeah. And I think one of the key points that I want to point out is David Gardner. I think he will definitely grow. I think this season there's been a lot of, he has had his fair share of interceptions, but I think that's just part of learning.
Right.
I think we run, especially Coach Farmer, we run a very pass heavy sort of offense. So obviously interceptions are going to come. So and whether they're his fault, not anything, I'm sure he'll take responsibility for everything that all of his interceptions, mistakes, anything like that. So,
but I think David is a type of guy to keep moving forward.
Yeah,
he's such a he's
Aiden
very mature. Yeah,
confident.
I'm gonna piggyback on what Aiden said earlier. He's a very mature man. Walton with a run up the middle for about a gain of 4, is now 3rd and 5.
They're going fast here,
and there's going to be a fake.
We have a new quarterback in number 9 for the Raiders. It is Brendan Bootwell.
He had a pretty tough run up the middle, but number 53 was a Carter Carland.
Yeah,
dude, he's been all over.
He has been. I think he's probably defense. Hey, they have Blaze Fit Player of the Game, Coach Freeman and Coach Kemp. What if we have our own player of the game? Huh?
Oh, did you just kind of tell me who you want to do?
Well, okay. So do you want to do one defensive, one offensive, or just one?
Yeah, let's
total?
do 1 and 1. But hold on. We got to wait a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
well, let's let this game end. But
I definitely
into the
side, running back into the sidecar. Number 9, quarterback, and it's up the middle. That guy's fast.
Who is that?
He's running over people. Number 35 for the Raiders. That is Colton Kosniak. Whoa,
Kosniak.
That's a pretty cool last name. But he with a tough run.
Yeah, a pretty quick little guy. He looks
like a Power Reed looking play.
5'3" there, but hey, I think he's
powerhouse.
He's I don't know, fast, definitely.
I mean, he just ran over somebody.
Yeah. yeah.
So it will be a first down, Raiders.
Yeah,
but still 4:25 left in this game. 29-0 Raiders. They're just.
I think the score doesn't show. Kind of like, I think what has been working for the Raiders is there's been big plays.
QB keeper out to the outside, bouncing it, and he's made a guy miss, and he's going to take it. He's going 10-5, and he's out of bounds at the 3. Great pursuit by number 25.
Robert Godhigh.
So great pursuit from him.
Yeah, great. That was a great job.
Prevent that touchdown for the Raiders, but it looks like the Raiders in a very good field position.
Yeah, number 9, Brendan Bootwell there.
They're marking him. Where are they marking him?
Whoa, I guess they're saying that he stepped out right around the
6 or 7 yard line.
Yeah, I think it's like the 6 or 7 yard line there. They're saying he stepped out, so the Raiders will
to the sidecar. Running back up the middle, and he's stuffed
again. Yeah, that's 35. That's Colden.
He's still moving. Are they going to blow the whistle?
He runs hard, and he doesn't look like a powerhouse sort of build. He's a smaller fellow, but I think he runs. He plays. He
reminds me of Abu.
Yeah,
Abu Kanate, our running back, our sophomore running back for our varsity squad. He reminds me a lot. Very elusive, very quick. Just finds those holes and makes something happen.
Definitely. And I also want to give another shout out. I know we talked about it earlier, but these Hoya parents, I mean, they're still pretty deep. I mean, it's a pretty good crowd here.
Uh-huh.
So I want to give a shout out to those parents for showing up and everything.
Quarterback number 35, number 50, Jake Hargis. Absolute. I mean, that was a great play there by Jake. I mean, he just absolutely tore through that offensive line to make a tackle for a loss. So it will now be 3rd and goal around the 8-yard line for the Raiders.
Also, we have some updates here. Mr. Todd is Todd Largent, Addison's dad.
Oh,
so
what's up, Mr. Todd? Me and Mr. Todd are pretty close, actually.
Yeah. So we have it still says about 56 total listeners. So I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And so as the Raiders are getting the call here, it looks like.
Who was number 9 again?
Number 9 is Brendan
Boutwell
Bootwell
back there.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not looked bad. I mean, I think he could have ran it in the beginning of the game and been just fine. Boutwell, and he's going to hand it off to number 35 up the middle. Tough run. He's still moving. That low line is just moving him. He might be in the end zone. Did he give it? Wow.
Oh, they're saying he's out the one.
Short. Wow.
Who was that running right there? That was
35.
35. Okay, yeah.
I shout out to the Walton O line.
As much as I want to, as much as I love the Hoyas, hopefully they give him another chance here to score because this drive has been all number 35 here.
They have.
I feel bad. I feel bad whenever. Is he coming out?
No,
he's still in. Okay, I feel bad whenever
Who is that?
Number 35. Yeah, Kosniak. I feel bad whenever there's some guy makes a big play, gets tackled on the one, and then someone else scored.
Right.
I feel so. I hope they give him
takes all the hard work.
Yeah. So I feel like
I think they're going to give it to him though. You
hopefully
see the sniffer.
Yeah.
The fullback in there. They're going to move in the sidecar, and he's going back, and it's going to be QB draw. He is just
fumble.
Pick it up and go.
We're coming back.
Pick it up. No. Go. Number 25. Who's number 25 for the Hoyas? Number 25. Robert Guihide with
Robert
fumble
Guihide
recovery, but I don't know who that was on the initial contact
to
punch the ball out. But that was just a great play from the Hoyas.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, might be a little too late to call that a
we have 1
game
minute
changer,
remaining here, but
a little energy, a little spark here for
too
the
little,
Hoyas.
too late. But I just love the good plays and how they're down pretty big here, and yet on that sideline when that fumble happened, it looked like there was a lot of energy there. So I think that's a good thing. There's still a lot of energy down there, and you can see him look at them down there celebrating him.
Well, I think Robert is like the team chemistry guy.
Yeah.
Like he's the guy that everybody hangs out with, and he's the guy that brings the energy. Just from talking with my brother, just like he's the guy everyone just like he has fun with, hangs out with. He makes everybody laugh.
I do have a question. I remember Peanut. Is Peanut still?
He is ineligible. I'm not
okay,
sure.
I didn't know. I remember I've seen him on the sideline. I don't see him right now. I just thought about it. I don't see him anymore. I think he might have been.
Andy with the keeper bouncing. Andy Perkins with the keeper out to the outside, bouncing across the 30, making a couple guys miss, and he's out of bounds at around the 32.
Mm-hmm.
No. Wait, yes.
35 or 32. Yeah, 33.
33. So a great run from Andy, keeper there to bounce it out.
4 seconds left here.
Are they winding that clock? No, they are not. So 29-0. Hoyas are trying to get one score on the board.
Also, I also want to point out their quarterback, number 9, he's at safety right now. So
oh wow,
yeah,
two-way guy.
Yeah, so you don't see quarterbacks go 2-way. I mean, a lot of the kids on the freshman team go 2-way because there's just not enough people.
Who is that? The guy in the slot is lined up not
10
in a good
yards
spot.
off the ball. Hey, he's off. All right, I don't think he has a signal.
Number 32. Who's number 32 with a run up the middle? Jarvis Henderson. Not sure if that was right, but I apologize if it wasn't.
Either Jarvis or Jervis. Either one. There's still a tough run there. I think they stopped him right around the line of scrimmage.
I think that is Peanut in the slot.
Number 3, is it?
I think it is.
What is number 3? Brandon Lee?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
he just came off though.
I think that might have been his first snaps of the season. I think he started off the season ineligible. And had a couple things not go his way.
In the shotgun, he's going to get the snap. He's going to hand it to Jarvis or Henderson, excuse me, and he's just stuffed by the Raiders.
I do want to say though, down here, number 1, this wide receiver, Reese Brown. Oh, that'll be the end of the ball game.
That is it.
So, Hoyas suffer unfortunately a tough loss to the Raiders, 29-0. But I do want to give a shout out to our defensive player of the game, Parker. I think you know who it is.
Carlin.
Yeah. Well, which one? I think we're gonna give it to Carter.
We could give it to both of them. I still would not be able to tell you which one's which.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think Carter Carlin is gonna get this one. He was all over the place. I felt like we called his name.
Are we gonna do offense guy too?
Offensively,
I mean, there wasn't a lot, but I think
Shep. Or Ashton,
but he only played the first quarter.
But I think.
So I think the guy that has been all over the field. I think it is Andy Perkins.
Andy, yeah.
I mean,
we'll count special teams with that too.
As his brother, but
no bias. I do agree.
No bias, because he was playing running back. He played quarterback. He was out there at receiver in the slot. I mean, he was all over the field.
Congratulations to our offensive player of the game, Andy Perkins, and our defensive player of the game,
Carter
Carlin.
I mean, Christian did just as well.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah.
But it's going to go to Carter.
Just give it to the Carlin bros, all right?
Yeah, honestly, give it to both of them.
It was a great job with them. All right, well, I know I had a blast, and I believe
I had a great time.
Yeah, this was great. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for joining us. I mean,
yes. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening. 57 people.
57 total, yeah.
And
But
I'm sure there'll be a lot more of these players go back and listen to us. So, I mean, that's what I love to do is go back and listen to it. I watch it with the film. So, like, as I listen to Coach Freeman talk, I watch it with the film. So I'm like, okay, that's happening. This is happening, and we can put the pieces together.
All right, so we're gonna give it a good night here to all of y'all out there listening.
Yep.
So yes, hopefully this can become a thing now.
Yeah, I really
Thursday
do.
Night Lights.
Maybe next year or next week. Excuse me, next week we can make it happen.
All right.
So
thanks for listening.
Final score 29-0. Walton Raiders with the W coming here to Harrison, and that will be it.
Hopefully y'all tune in tomorrow to listen to Coach Kemp and Coach Freeman. Reminder: that game is at 8, not at 7:30. It is going to be on TV, so they moved back to 8. Hopefully y'all listen or come out to the game.
1 or 2. It will be our homecoming night for the Hoyas facing the
Keyturn.
We're 5-0, right?
We're 5-0,
so
and they're 5-0.
They're 5-0. Big region game.
Yep.
So if you can't join us here in Cobley Stadium.
Listen.
You can listen to Coach Freeman, Coach Kim. They bring a great game. So, yep, great having y'all, and that will be it.
All right.